Harris, running back for Castleton. Last week he had 109 rushing yards, and he averaged 5 yards per carry.
Here we go. Hurry up offense. Number 4 completes it to number 24. I'm getting some names for you here in a sec. Number 4, Jake McCarthy, the freshman, listed as 5'11", 185 is the quarterback here. Moses Harris, the senior running back, 6'1", 212. He gets the quick dump off pass, if you will, there. So it brings up a nice 3rd down and 2 here. Castleton, lined up in the shotgun. Running back on the left side, 2 receivers on the right. McCarthy looking to the outside. He's got a catch. He breaks off a tackle. He's got room. Stutter steps. Still dragging people. He's still going. Pyle will go all the way down to the 26. Great play by Castleton. There. Kevin and I were thinking the same thing. Great play. Very tough reception. That was the wide receiver, I believe number 89, John Hama. So here we go, 1st down for Castleton here at the 26. Handoff to Moses again. He tries to bounce it outside. Cannot find any room. Good tackle there by number 10, Joe Grasso. Joe Grasso in on the play for the first time today. Also joined by Nick Yeager.
Just a correction on that last catch. It was number 88.
Oh, 88, excuse me.
Adesama.
Adine Anasama.
Yes. Great catch
Yes, nonetheless. Sorry about that, folks. It's 2nd and 7 here for Castleton. McCarthy takes the snap. He's got a receiver on the outside. He completes it in tough coverage. And it looks like that will be number 89. His jersey's a little...
83,
83?
I believe. Yeah, I think that's
Ryan
it is 83.
Barry. Jersey's a little snugged up, tough to see.
Yeah, it's hard to see, from up here.
Ryan Barry, the senior, 5'8", 180. Castleton going hurry up here. 3rd and 5, McCarthy takes it. It's a quarterback draw up the middle. He tries to find room, and Mike Conway takes him down.
It's now 4th down here for Castleton, and it looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. They're going to go for it. Either way, if they don't get this or not, I mean, this is a great opening drive for a freshman quarterback, Billy.
Yeah, first game action this year, taking over. And McCarthy doing a great job. He's hitting some, he's got some Dilfer's dimes in him right there.
Exactly, doing a great job right now.
McCarthy takes a handoff to Moses. Moses got room up the middle. He bounces off 1, bounces off 2, tries to find room on the outside, and we're looking for a signal. It looks like they're
going to get, I believe that's the 1st down.
Are moving the chains.
Jared Skids.
Helmet falls off, so he will have to come out of the play. Castleton just gets enough. Well, I mean just gets enough. He just gets enough for the 1st down by a few inches, not much. Nonetheless, Moses takes the handoff on the outside. He's got room. He's still up. Bounces off 1, 2, and gets another 1st down. He will be about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal here for Castleton. Castleton responding right away to the Cougars.
Moses Harris looks very strong. Very strong player. He's just running through the Misericordia defense right now single-handedly.
Number 24, Moses Harris. A lot of action on this drive. Cougars trying to get a stop. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. McCarthy will take a rollout to the right. He will now look for running room. He's swallowed up by 2 defenders, and he will be short.
Joe Grasso and Nick Yeager on the stop there. Like I said, Joe Grasso had a great
standout game last week, Kev.
Yeah, he had 5 tackles, including 1 for a sack. And again, he recovered that ball with 2 minutes left on the onside to really
seal the deal.
Yeah, he let the Cougars go, on the 2-minute drill.
Definitely. So now we have a 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. McCarthy under center now. They're going to give it to Moses Harris. Harris trying to find room. Castleton signaling they're in. Cougars signaling they're not, obviously. And it looks like a 3rd and goal. He's about a foot away from that goal line right now.
Just about.
So they're going to go hurry up again. They have the Cougars on their heels right now, the hurry up offense.
Somebody's going to call.
We have a stoppage of play. It's going to be a timeout on Castleton. Be a 60-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. 7-0 Cougars. You are watching MCN 87 on YouTube.
That was a lot of talk.
are back here at Mangelsdorf Field, home of the Cougars. Cougars up here 7-0, 7:36 left in the first quarter. Castleton 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. They're trying to punch it in, even up the score here, Kev.
Did you just say Cougars?
I did. It's a Seinfeld reference, if anyone got it.
I know. That's why at first I was like,
Cougar, you know?
Yeah. From the one.
McCarthy takes it. He gives it off to Moses Harris again. Harris is in with ease. Tackle in the end zone too late. Will be a touchdown. Harris looking like a workhorse. Alvin Kamara there on that drive.
He looks like, who was the running back from Stevenson last year? Do you remember his name?
I do not, but I know who you're talking about.
He just ran through our offense just like Mo Harris just did, and he was a very, very good player. He got NFL looks. So, that's a great comparison for Mo Harris. Here.
The extra point here looks like it will be number 31, Andrew Kennish.
It is good.
And the kick is good. We have some whistles after the play here, folks. Looks like there is a flag indicating it looks like it's on the Cougars. Castleton will most likely decline. It's going to be offsides on number 5. I believe that's Zach Orzel.
Yeah, Zach Orzel, sophomore safety. Actually, interesting story. He was a quarterback last year.
Yeah.
And turned into a safety.
Changed to a defensive back,
yeah.
right? So nonetheless, they will decline the penalty, obviously, with the PAT being good. 7-7 here. Cougars going to get the ball back. And at this rate, we could have a 49-48 finish.
I love me some gunslinging, Billy.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It reminds me of Oklahoma playing a team like Texas Tech. You always see crazy scores when they play.
Yep.
Could get something similar here today. Don't take that advice with a grain of salt, but
the Castleton will line up now.
So the Cougars here now receiving the kick. And it looks like the kickoff man for Castleton. It shouldn't change yet. It's still number 31, Andrew Kennish, wide receiver / kicker here for Castleton.
Yeah, I do see what you're saying, though. When they have their jerseys wrinkled up, it's very hard to see the numbers.
Very difficult to see the numbers. Kennish kicks deep. This kick will be about the 5-yard line. Kelly backpedaling. He'll take it at the 5. He's got some room up the middle. He breaks one and does not break one. I thought he did.
Great shoestring tackle there.
Absolutely great tackle for number 11, Anthony Martinez there, the wide receiver, getting some special teams time. Good shoestring tackle because if he did not make that, Kelly had to see him up the middle there.
He definitely did. Great tackle there by Martinez. Martinez, actually, last week, he had 3 catches for 48 yards, so it's interesting to see him on special teams and make sure to get that tackle.
Yeah, definitely, and they always say if you can play special teams, you always have a spot on a team.
Yep. Very
vital, so team success. I always hound on special teams, but Cougars will have the ball here after the run back by Kelly. 1st down and 10 for him at the 24-yard line. Williams hands off to Cromwell. Williams gets crushed on the play. And Cromwell will take it up the middle, get about 4 yards or so. Anthony Schur entering the game now, number 33, tight end.
As Zay Solomon comes out, looks like they go Schur in the wing. That's usually what they run here when they put him in.
So Schur here will be interesting to see if they motion him or not. Shotgun formation here for the Cougars. They do not motion him. Williams looking deep. He's looking for Gillison. And oh my goodness gracious. Almost a catch there, that would have been about a 30-yard gain at least. Gillison did have some room on the outside.
Good route, good ball. It looked like he thought he dropped it, and then he thought he had it, and he ran
extremely tough catch.
Extremely tough catch.
Defender on the outside there tipped it first, makes that ball a lot more difficult to catch.
Very difficult.
So nice attempt by Gillison there. We'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Cougars fake the snap. They're now looking to the sideline. They're getting some audibles from the coaches on the sidelines there. William in shotgun. He has 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Cromwell in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got Solomon open on the outside, wide open, and he will get a 1st down. Nice button hook route there for Solomon.
second catch of the season for Isaiah Solomon. His first one came in the very first game, his first game back in about 2 years. He had a 47-yard gain, so that was his second one, so it was good to see.
Kevin always coming prepared with the stats.
Especially when it comes to my wideouts.
Kevin, a former wideout here. It will bring up a 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. Williams in the shotgun again. And the other Williams in motion. They give the ball to Cromwell. He's got some room. He breaks one tackle. He's carrying the pile.
Young man.
And it looks like Stefan will give him a little boost at the end there with the pile. And they're looking, it looks like the refs are moving the chains. They're signaling for a first down. He got it. 10-yard gain there for Cromwell. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down.
Cougars here have no problem moving the ball so far. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Williams in the shotgun, trips right. He has Gillison one-on-one on the left side. And he fakes the run, and he has Kelly wide open across the middle in the slot. Great job there.
That's 2 catches this drive for my X Factors I pointed out at the beginning of the game. I'm telling you, Clayton Kelly, Isaiah Solomon are going to be big in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, definitely good point there, Kev, you know. So
there's another 12-yard gain for the Cougars and Clayton Kelly, who averages 12.4 yards per catch. So that's a good one for him, too. Keep that stat up.
So Williams in motion again. It will be a little shovel pass to Isaiah Williams on the right side. He gets pushed out of bounds, but not before getting about 4 yards or so. I keep forgetting Williams the quarterback, and then we have Williams as a wide receiver.
Yep.
So I say Williams in motion, pass from Williams to Williams, make it a little confusing here for listeners at home.
We should just start saying Flaccavelli.
Yes, if Kevin calls someone Flaccavelli, he's referring to Isaiah Williams today, number 2.
Should be a free play.
Williams will take the snap here. He's looking deep. He's got Solomon wide open. Touchdown, Cougars.
Isaiah Solomon. That's a great feeling for him. I'm really happy for Isaiah Solomon there.
You could have timed a sundial for the time Solomon was left wide open in the end zone.
Wide
there.
open. You know what? There was a lot of confusion on the beginning of that play. It seemed as if Castleton's had a neutral zone infraction, and everyone kind of stopped except for the center, Leonard Watson, and the quarterback, Brady Williams.
Yeah, there was some confusion there, but it looks like there were no flags on the play. It seems like everyone just sort of stopped.
Yeah.
Got a little confused there. Didn't send any good with a PAT after. 14-7 Cougars. 4:41 here in the first quarter still. Very high action first quarter so far.
Very high action.
A lot of hurry up offenses.
I love it.
I love it.
Keep it going. Keep it going. If we can get somebody with 21 points in the first quarter, I'll be a happy camper.
Kevin, would you prefer seeing a shootout or a defensive, defensive game? You prefer a shootout?
Yeah. I think it keeps everybody in the game, especially if both teams are shooting out. Now, a blowout is a different story because people get complacent, people get tired, whatever. But if both teams are shooting out, everybody's in the game. Everybody knows that every drive counts.
Yeah, and when I mean defensive game, I mean defense is clashing, not a sloppy offense.
Exactly. No, I know exactly what you mean. I like a shootout just so everybody's very into the game. Now, professionally, shootouts are weird because that means people aren't doing their jobs.
Definitely.
But when it comes to college football,
that,
I definitely like shootouts. I think
nothing better than a good old shootout in college on Saturday
100%.
afternoon. Speaking of Saturday afternoon, beautiful day here at Mingelsdorf. I mean, I don't think we could have asked for a better day. We got some clouds in the area here. We'll be cloudy for most of the game. It's about 65 degrees or so. Perfect, shorts and pants.
Yep.
Or t-shirt and pants, but
shorts and pants. That would just be weird.
Kevin knew what I was talking about. Moses Harris takes the kickoff. He will take it to the 27-yard line. There's a flag signaled right when the Cougars were kicking off. And the kicker there was number 85, Nicholas Nedlinger. Refs talking about a flag here. Looks like the flag was signaled right away.
Offside. Kicking team, number 44. 5-yard
And
penalty.
it will be an offsides on the kicking team.
They'll be on Zach
Cougars.
Smith.
Number 44, Zach Smith, the senior.
technically, he is a junior.
He's
our
I was
age,
should,
but
you
yeah.
know, right after I said technically he is a junior. He is in our class,
Yeah,
though.
transfer from Liberty University. Did not play college football for his first 2 years of college. And then he's actually best friends with Jonathan Yanko, number 87, the tight end. They're both from Lake Opakon, and
It's like
transferred in.
It's like a Jimmy Graham type, you know?
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham never
Yes,
played
yep.
football until Miami, so.
Yep. Well, he played football in high school, Zach Smith, but he didn't play his first 2 years of college. So,
Yep,
you know,
exactly.
that's a lot of time off.
Definitely. So Zach Smith, big key component on special teams there for the Cougars. Another kick here by Nedlinger. Nedlinger with Das Boot to about the 12-yard line. It's fielded by Moses Harris. Moses Harris could do it all. There will be a flag. There's a block in the back. He's got room. He's got one man to beat, and he will go the distance, but it will be negated by a block in the back in Castleton sideline.
Actually, that block in the back was on Zach Smith, who had the penalty on the kickoff.
And that will be coming back. I said
yeah.
mid-run that there was a block in the back. Very blatant there by Castleton. Zach Smith got hit in the back and pushed down. And whenever you see a person put their hands up like this, saying, I didn't do anything, they usually did something. It will be on number 2, Damon Burgess, the wide receiver. So that touchdown will be negated there. Hope none of you had Castleton's D/special teams on your fantasy team.
No, exactly. When anything like that happens, you have to make sure, like, even though it was a penalty, you have to make sure in film tomorrow and Monday to go over that, just because, you know, that was a slip-up, and that did result in a touchdown, but luckily there was a block in the back. Coach Ross, a very good special teams coordinator while being a head coach, so I bet he'll go for it.
Yeah, definitely, and looks like on the first play there for Castleton, McCarthy took the snap. He looked down the middle of the field. It was incomplete, trying to hit number 11 wide receiver Anthony Martinez. He couldn't get it. There's a flag in the secondary now. It looks like the safety over the top. Was that Nick Yeager?
No, I believe that was Jared Skids.
Jared Skids, number 20, trying to come over the top. As the wide receiver for Castleton went down, it looked like Skids may have incidentally hit him. I don't think it was intentional.
I think it was a bang-bang play, but like I said last week, Billy, like, you know they're going to call it, just don't do it.
Yeah,
you know, the ball's out of his reach. You see it coming across as a safety. I mean, you're right in front of it. Just don't lunge.
So
I mean, they're going to call it.
It looked like Skids tried to lunge, and he made a little contact over the top there.
It
as
wasn't
he was
helmet to
down.
helmet, though, which is very nice.
I think
there is no foul. That's what they're saying.
They take the flag, they pick it up. I just think because of the lack of contact there, I don't
and it was
think
just a shoulder. It wasn't like helmet to helmet. But that is something you have to be aware of in this game right now. Like, you don't want to lose 20 yards due to a silly penalty like that. You know they're going to call it. Just make sure to play the game like they want it. They're the refs. They're the ones making the calls. Like, that's it.
Definitely, you're right about that, Kev. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. McCarthy hands it off to Moses. Moses got room on the left side, looking for blocking from his receivers. Gets a few blocks, and he's going to get trying to see if they get a first down or not. And they are moving the chains first down. Good catch there by KB.
Another great run.
I'm telling you, Moses today, he could be projected for over 100 yards.
Definitely.
So 3:54 here left in the first quarter. McCarthy fakes the snap to Moses. He's got number 2 on the outside. Great tackle by Nick Yeager, and that'll be number 2, Damon Burgess. Burgess is the one who had the penalty called on him, I believe, for the block in the back.
Yes, I believe so.
Great job there by Johnny Pearson and Nick Yeager. Pearson, the sophomore, doing a great job starting in his first year,
Definitely. He's got great mullet, too.
It's all about the looks. Number 4 swings it out. McCarthy swings out to Moses Harris. And it looked like Harris lost the ball, but they're going to say he had no possession to start with, so will be ruled an incomplete pass.
Great pass break up there by Jason Anderson, freshman DN from Shavertown, PA. He went to Dallas High School, local boy. He really made sure to get his hand in there and break it up. Castleton will come out. under center.
Under center here, McCarthy tries to give it to Moses to get to 1 yard on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be short. No gain on the play there for Moses Harris.
4th down in Castleton territory here. They're going to take out the punting unit right now.
It will be a tackle by Nikolai Keppel and Jake Nagel, 2 best friends there on the defensive line, both juniors. Great job by Keppel and Nagel there.
Jake Nagel is crazy strong. Have you ever seen him squat?
My goodness. When we saw him in the weight room, it was unbelievable, wasn't it? So it looks like Castleton will be punting for the first time here. Kelly, the deep man, back. He'll catch it at the 35. He'll take it and get about 3 yards. The punter on the play there was number 36, Mike Morgan for Castleton. Change of possession here. Cougars getting the ball back, up 14-7, 2:27 left. A lot of talking. And 1st down and 10 for the Cougars at the 37.
A lot of action here in the first.
How about them Cougars, Kev?
How about them Cougars? They're looking very good right now, Billy. They're looking like a team in this
well-tuned football
conference
team
that
right
could,
now.
That could, you know, really
a team
do some
that
damage.
could cause some damage this year. So Brady Williams will be here in the shotgun. Cromwell lined up on the right side. Looks like Solomon and Williams will be on the outside to the right. The handoff is not to David Cromwell. It is to number 29. Jamal Dallas. Jamal Dallas seeing his first game action today. Great run there by Jamal Dallas.
Jamal Dallas, freshman from New Rochelle, New York. He went to Archbishop Stepinac. Now that's a place that breeds athletes.
Good
I said that before. They were in my division in the CHS AAA. I went to St. Peter's Boys High School.
So he takes it all the way from the Cougars 37 to Castleton's 42. Free play here, offsides. William going deep. He has Gillison one-on-one.
Touchdown!
Yes, he has the catch.
Sam
Touchdown!
Gillison.
Cougars. Touchdown, Sam Gillison there. It will stand. It will be offsides on Castleton. Offsides on the defense, number 58, Wyatt Prue, the outside linebacker for Castleton, getting flagged there.
Gotta love the free play, Billy.
The touchdown will stand. Great recognition by Brady Williams, seeing he has a free play, so he goes deep, has Gillison one-on-one.
That was the same exact thing that happened on Isaiah Solomon's touchdown.
Yeah, definitely. Dennis Aniani here for the PAT, and that PAT will be right down the middle. It's good. Cougars go up 21-7. Unbelievable how it's still the first quarter.
Unbelievable. I love it, though.
I love it. I love it. Kevin, I love it. 21-7 here. Cougars, 1:50 left in the first. We will take a quick break, and we will be right back. You're watching MCN 87 on YouTube for Misericordia Cougars. We are back here on MCN 87 YouTube channel for the Misericordia Cougars. And it is 21-7 right now, 1:50 left in the first quarter. Nedlinger going to kick off at the 35-yard line back to Castleton. Moses Harris deep. And my senses are telling me he's most likely going to get this kickoff. He seems like he could do it all for Castleton. He's trying to give Castleton, trying to close that gap right now. 14-point deficit early. Plenty of time left, folks. You're in for a good one here today at Mangelsdorf Field. Kickoff is away from Nedlinger, and like I said, Moses Harris will take it. Backpedaling a little bit to the 6-yard line. He's looking for some room up the outside.
Good hit.
And he gets mashed by
Zach Orzel.
Zach Orzel.
Great hit there from sophomore Zach Orzel. He came down, you know what? He followed his assignment. He went right down, And Mo Harris is having to be in his way. Good clean hit there from Zach.
You know, Kevin, I didn't know it was Thanksgiving because I just saw some stuffing and some mashed potatoes right there. Great hit from Orzel there. First and 10, 30-yard line. McCarthy looking to get his team in the end zone, excuse me. McCarthy looking right. Great coverage by Yeager. And it looks like it's still a catch. Outstanding catch by Jared Brockway for Castleton.
Great coverage, even better catch. Came to the ball, was able to spin off of Yeager and took it for an extra 2 yards. They're going to line up 3 to the left here.
It looks like three.
Actually, two.
Two to the left, tight end on the left side. McCarthy gives the snap to Moses Harris. Harris got some room on the outside, still breaking tackles. A young Eddie Lacy here.
Jeez.
My goodness. Very reminiscent of Eddie Lacy at Alabama. I mean, he has a very similar running physique to it. And that will be a Castleton first down. Seems like McCarthy is lining up out of the shotgun many of the times, giving it to Harris, looking for him to bounce on the outside, get some room. He did that just there.
Number 26, Matthew Hesford will come in for Harris.
Kevin said Hester in, fake the give to Hester. McCarthy looking down the middle. He was looking for, I believe it was number 80 there, number 80, Tucker Cray.
See, that was great D there by Nick Yeager. Really slowed down the point of impact to make sure that he wasn't, going headhunting really. He slowed down, lowered his shoulder. It was no helmet on helmet.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 here for Castleton. McCarthy in the shotgun. He now gives the ball off, and he is met by Mike Beck and Mike Conway. That was number 26, Matthew Hesford, the running back there. Hesford gets about 1, maybe 2 yards, brings up a 3rd and 8.
Harris is back on the sidelines. I think they're going to look to bring him back in real quick. And on that play before, Billy, I think correct, that was Jared Skids. Yes,
Jared Skids. No problem, Kev. It brings up a 3rd and 8 here. Quarter ticking, 7 seconds left. McCarthy looks on the outside. Great move by the wide receiver there.
Short, just
Absolute
short.
Great tackle by Pearson. And that was Jared Brockway with the catch. He will be about a yard short. That's going to be the end of the quarter. I'm still trying to see if they're signaling a first down or not. I believe they are not.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be a 4th and 1 at the Cougars' 41-yard line. 21-7 here, end of first quarter. We're going to take a little quick break. We're watching MCN 87 YouTube channel, Division III football here. We are back here at Mangelsdorf Field, 21-7 Cougars here. And folks, if you missed the first quarter, you missed a lot of action here.
Gunslinging.
You saw Moses Harris score for Castleton. Well, first off, the Cougars scored. Brady Williams scored right away, made 7-0. Harris made it 7-7. Then 2 long touchdown throws by Williams. Brings up a 4th and 1 here. McCarthy fakes the run. He has the pass to the big boy. Number 99, Dustin Rock, the defensive lineman, coming in as a tight end. You love to see it.
Great play by Castleton. And Billy, you said it. 4th and 1, you're on, you have nothing to lose there. You know what I mean? Like, you just
had a tough loss last week.
That's what I like to see, though. Never give up hope. You know what? Throw in that trick play. Throw in the D lineman to get that play.
And that play absolutely silences the Cougars crowd. McCarthy can't field the snap. It bounces off his hands, will hit the ground, and Blaze Kelly, number 54, will meet him right there.
Good recovery by Jake McCarthy.
Blaze Kelly makes the stop of McCarthy in the backfield for a loss. 2nd down.
So that will be about a loss of 6, 2nd and 16 here. And it looks like McCarthy and shotgun. Moses Harris to the right as usual. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. No tight ends
Got a one-on-one
in on the play.
far side.
McCarthy looking to throw. He's looking down the middle for Moses Harris. He has him wide open.
Ooh.
Great juke move, and he's in for the touchdown.
Woo. Mama, watch that man. That's a grown man right there. Let me tell you.
My goodness, Moses Harris.
Great score by Moses Harris.
He is keeping his team in this game right now. 2 touchdowns for Harris. First one rushing, second one receiving. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw for one later at this point.
Honestly, the way he's going. Maybe get a couple kicks in, too.
Like Booby Miles,
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
So here we go. The PAT by number 31. Andrew Kenish is right down the middle. Good. Makes it 21-14 Cougars here. We will keep it here. 13:52 left in the second quarter. We just started off. For those folks who missed it, I'll repeat it again. Cougars went up 7-0. Castleton responded. 2 long touchdowns to Solomon, then Gillison, makes it 21-7. And now Moses Harris here, great receiving touchdown. He went down the middle there, wide open, great play, got in the end zone, makes it 21-14. McCarthy playing well so far. And we have a close game on our hands here, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Gunslinging, Billy, I love it. Let's keep it going.
Looks like Garrett Murray's going to the locker room right now, number 22.
Ooh. Garrett Murray. Technically a sophomore safety. Is that right? Or yeah, because last year he didn't play.
Technically, yes.
Last year he didn't play, and he came back for this season. He came back. He loves the game of football, so he came back just to, get another chance, another crack at it. Very good player in high school. He was a running back, all state.
So we have the kickoff here. It is number 31 for Castleton kicking off. It's going to be Andrew Kenish, Clayton Kelly deep, and it looks like Nick Yeager's deep as well. Kelly on the right side. It's going to go right to him. He's waiting for it at the 10-yard line, takes it. He's looking for a seam up the middle. He tries to find one, and he cannot break the tackle. Good return. Gets it up to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Cougars. About 20-yard return there, Kev.
Great return there by Clayton Kelly. Very shifty. Anytime that you take when you take the kick within the 25, you got to make sure you get it past the 25. And he got an extra 6 yards. Looks like the Cougars will come out.
Cougars coming out here, 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the 31-yard line. Brady Williams.
First appearance by Ism
Here,
Patahat
shotgun.
here. He's in the wing.
Williams in motion to left here. Williams will hand it off to Dallas. Dallas looking for some room up the right side. He finds some. He gets about 7 yards. 2nd and 3 here coming up for the Cougars.
They'll stay with that formation.
They will stay with the same formation, just like Kevin said. Brady Williams gets a snap here. He is looking to throw. He is looking deep. Number 2, Isaiah Williams, wide open. Oh, my goodness.
Drop pass. It looked like
there was blatant holding on the outside there on Castleton.
There was a lot of confusion on that play. The O-line for Misericordia kind of just stopped. Anthony Shirt, tight end, came in the wing, it looked like, and he kind of just stopped playing at the snap.
Kevin, I don't know what's going on here down there. I mean, that's like the 3rd time we've seen that today.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a fake whistle.
And there was holding, I think, on the outside on Isaiah Williams, but, I mean, he still should have made that play. He went out with one hand, could have went out with 2, but great route. I mean, just, got to finish it.
Number 25, Nicholas Rico was there on the coverage. So I'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Williams looking to throw. No, he will fake it on the quarterback draw. He gets nothing. That will bring up a 4th down and 3. I want to go back to that play before, Kev. I mean, very interesting to see just like you said, people stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's going on down there.
Yep.
So that was a very tough catch to make by Williams. It looked like he could only get one hand out there. So he catches that. That would have been 6. But very tough play for Williams there. So 21-14. Clock is running here. 12:38 left in the second quarter. Bring on the Cougars' first punt for the day. That'll be junior punter Christopher Lynn, 32, looking to punt. Ooh. That kick will get blocked. Ball's on the ground. It looked like Castleton has it, and they will take over. And that is a 1st and 10 from their 28-yard line.
I think they're going to mark it from the 30.
Okay, they'll mark it from the 30. 1st and 10 from the 30, make it nice and easy on Kevin and I.
Yeah. Easy on the first
wow,
down.
Very interesting. You saw the rush. They sent three up the middle. And
nobody even.
It just seems like the Cougars didn't have the manpower to do it there. I just don't think they had enough men there for the coverage. Try to stop those guys from coming in, but great play by Castleton. 1st and 10, 30-yard line. And there will be a stoppage of play before McCarthy could get the snap. That will be a timeout on the Cougars, their first timeout of the half. We will keep it here. Shouldn't be a long timeout, so 12:23 left. Castleton taking over that block punt after the block punt.
Great block punt there from Castleton. They sent 3. It looked like they didn't even get a touch, and they were able to, break it up without even roughing the kicker. It was a great piece of work there from them.
So far here, looks like both teams are breaking the huddles from the halftimes, or from the halftimes, excuse me, from the timeouts. Not halftime yet. I'm a little jumpy up here. They will break the huddle from the timeouts, so Mark Ross sending his defense back on the field. McCarthy will have a 1st and 10 here. He's in the shotgun. Moses Harris lined up on the right side. Have 2 receivers to the left, tight end on the left. Fake the toss. And that will be intercepted. McCarthy looking deep. He can't get it. And
great pick. I think that was Damian Diaz.
And that will be an interception there for the Cougars by number 28, Damian Diaz.
Great pick there from Diaz. Way to jump the route and just get in front of the receiver. Great positioning, and Cougars ball now.
So McCarthy
and the tides turn again.
McCarthy looked to fake the handoff there to Moses Harris, and he was looking for a pass on the outside. There was one-on-one coverage. It looked like Diaz just jumped the route a little bit and came out with that pick. So great job by the Cougars defense responding after a block punt. 1st and 10 here for Brady Williams in the offense. He fakes the handoff to Cromwell on a quarterback keeper. Find some room up the middle, bounce it out to the outside on the right, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and inches.
Oh, I think they're signaling.
I stand mistaken. The Chains are moving for a 1st down. They still have the 2nd down indicator up.
No, it's 1st and 10.
Cougars are sort of looking, and yes, now they do have it correct that it is a 1st and 10 for the Cougars here. Williams in the shotgun again.
A lot of space between.
Sure goes out to the right there. Cromwell's got room up the middle. No one even touched them until 7 yards deep. And that is another 1st down for the Cougars.
Billy, take a look at Sam Gilson every running play. He is blocking like crazy. Great blocking there from the outside. I mean, coming off a great week of receiving.
So it makes a true receiver.
It does.
So not only catch passes, but block when,
it's like every single play. He is
you
intensely blocking, not taking one off.
So good job by Gilson there. Williams hands it off again to Cromwell. Cromwell's got a ton of room. He's looking up the middle. He takes 3 Castleton defenders with him, and that will be a gain of 20 yards. Oh,
great run.
Fired me up, Kev. That fired me up.
Buttered your biscuits.
So nonetheless, a 1st down here for the Cougars at the 39-yard line of Castleton's 39. Brady Williams in shotgun here. We are going to have a flag on the play. I believe it's going to be a false start on the Cougars. A little jumpy. And we have a...
I don't know.
Referee's talking about it here at center field.
Could be no penalty on the play or offsetting maybe.
It looks like they're not signaling either way here for the penalty. Here comes the head referee with the call, and it will be a false start on the offense. Number 66, the center, Lenny Watson. You don't often see a false start on the center, Kev.
Yeah. Especially Lenny Watson,
all MAC player,
all-MAC caliber player, senior leader of this team. It seems like the O-line just needs to, readjust, get their head back into it. This is a couple times now.
Yeah, definitely, Kev.
He's been off. There are a bunch of upperclassmen though. They'll figure it out. They'll be fine.
They're seniors in our grade. I mean,
yeah.
They've been waiting for moments like this. They've been waiting for years to get in a situation like this, and so I'll bring up a 1st and 15 here for the Cougars. Williams still in the shotgun.
Ooh, good spin.
Good spin move by Williams there. He dodged danger right away, gets away from one, and he could salvage a play there. He salvaged a loss, and he really made it into a positive. So turning negatives into positives. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 12 here after a 3-yard gain for Brady Williams after a nice little spin move there.
Spin right off the bat.
Yep. So got out of dodge and got 3 yards there for Brady.
Dip, dodge. What was it?
Dip, dive, Dutch dive.
Oh.
And so Brady Williams looking down the middle. He can't find number 2, Isaiah Williams. Just out of his reach a little bit. I think it's dip, duck, dive, dodge, and dip again. 5 D's of dodgeball there, Kev.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah, okay. We had 2 dodges.
Yeah,
not,
2 dodges.
Not 2 dips.
Well, dodgeball, so.
I hope some of you get the reference there from the 2004 movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Kevin and I are like Cotton McKnight and Pepper Brooks up here.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
3rd and 12 here for Brady Williams. He's looking in the middle. He's got Sam Gillison wide open. Makes a great spin move. He's got room on the outside.
He's got room.
He needs 1 block. He's trying to find his way to the end zone. And, oh my goodness, he's out at the 3-yard line.
Out at the 3.
Sam Gillison there catches the pass, goes across the middle, gets a great block from Zay Solomon. Like Kevin said, receiver was blocking today. He tried to break those 2 tackles at the end. He drags him down to the 3-yard line. Brings up a 1st and goal here for the Cougars. So Brady, he has Isaiah Williams in motion. Cromwell got plenty of room. Great block by Anthony Scher on the outside there. And a touchdown for number 34, sophomore David Cromwell, makes it 27-14.
That was a great block.
And it
wasn't a pancake, but it was pretty darn near.
It's great to see that the running back who splits time with him, Dallas, was the first one to congratulate him on the sideline.
Yep. Good
camaraderie there, if you will.
Yep. Offense is in, they're flowing right now, man.
Offense is flowing. Deniseni looking to go 4 for 4 on PATs today. He is. That makes it 28-14. Good kick there by Matt Deniseni. Misericordia 28, Castleton 14, 8:58 here left in the 2nd quarter. And kickoff coming here. We will take a quick 30-second break. I'll send it back. And you are here watching MCN 87 on YouTube.
Most party fouls. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
And we are back here on MCN 87 on the YouTube channel. 28-14 here, Cougars. We hope all you at home are enjoying the broadcast.
Hope it's beautiful where you are. It's beautiful here.
You know, it's a beautiful day in Dallas, PA. You know, I'm sure there's listeners from New York here, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. We got listeners all over, so hope it's as beautiful there as it is here.
Perfect day for football.
To our fans at home.
First fall football game for us. So, I mean, it's looking great. Cougars getting ready to kick off. They'll drive it far.
And it will be a kickoff. Number 24, Moses Harris takes it at the 5-yard line on the right side. Great tackle by number 1, Ryan Smith, and Harris cannot go anywhere.
Good stick by Ryan Smith.
Great job there by Ryan Smith. And it will be about, I don't know, what do you call it, Kev? 17-yard gain?
Yeah, just about. Good return, especially taking it backpedaling from the 5, but great stick there by Ryan Smith.
Great stick there by Ryan Smith. 17-yard gain, 1st and 10 now at the 22-yard line.
Press coverage.
Cougars looking to get the ball back. Castleton looking to score. Don't need a genius to point that out, but Moses Harris takes the handoff, and he has got nada.
Good stick there by the Cougars. Really just clogging it up. Team effort there.
Ayos mio. Great play there by the Cougars.
For the Cougars.
For the Cougars, yes, Kevin pointed out. I love to say Cougars. So 2nd down and 10 here. McCarthy taking the snap out of shotgun, looking to throw. He's going deep. He's looking for number 80, and
flag.
Just out of his reach. There's a flag thrown
Down
while the ball
secondary.
was in midair. And I'm looking for the flag. Yeah, the flag was at the 40-yard line. So while the ball was in midair, that's when the refs threw the flag out. The intended receiver was number 80, Tucker Cray there. 2nd and 10. We're looking for the call.
Holding. Defense, number 36.
It will be holding on the defense. That'll be number 36.
Ben Bard.
Ben Bard there called for a holding. That'll be 10 yards and an automatic 1st down.
The very
for
rare
Castleton.
defensive holding.
Yes, you don't often see that a lot.
Orzel is down on the field right now.
And you got to remember that in college, the rules are different. Holding, it's 10 yards, automatic 1st.
Yep.
NFL, it's 5 yards,
Yep.
automatic 1st. So they will get the 10 yards and the 1st down. Zachary Orzel is down on around midfield or so, around the 48-yard line. We'll keep it here for now.
Has his helmet off.
They're evaluating him. It looks like Mark Ross talking to his defense on the sideline there. So at this point, if you're Castleton, I mean, I understand you have 2.5 quarters, almost 3 quarters still left, but you're down 14 points. You're on the road.
You have the Cougars
Very
offense
big crowd
rolling
here.
right
Cougars
now.
offense is rolling.
I mean,
Castleton in a tough spot right now.
Orzel walking out off his own power.
Oh, that's good to see. Good to see Orzel walk off there.
He's going right back to the team, so I think he's okay. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him as he jumped. He looks like he's just moving over towards the bench now. Still talking to the trainer, but I think he's okay. I think maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him. As Castleton comes out here in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Castleton looking
to
here,
pass,
McCarthy.
and he's going to throw that out.
McCarthy looking to throw, but
yeah, that could have been intentional ground. There was no one really around.
I think that's what Ross and the Cougars sideline is looking for.
There was the tight end,
I
number
do
80,
believe
was right there. Number
You
80.
could say Cray was there on the outside.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I think
that's
what the referee saw.
Yeah.
So good
Of
job
course,
by
the ball was about 40 feet over his head, but again, I digress.
good job by McCarthy there, just to get rid of it in danger. He fakes the handoff to Harris on the outside. He tries to go up the middle. He finds nothing because that is a great stick by number 10, Joe Grasso, there on the tackle. 3rd down Cougars here, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here for the Cougars, 32-yard line. Or, excuse me, 3rd and 10 for Castleton. Not the Cougars. For the Cougars defense, yes. 3rd and 10 here for Castleton. McCarthy looking to throw. He's looking to the outside, just out of his reach. Intended receiver was number 88, Adane Adamasa.
great route there from Adamaso. Ball was just over his head. Good route. He burnt DB Ryan Smith.
So that will bring up a 4th down and 10. Great response by the Cougars defense after that holding call on Ben Bard.
Yeah.
So good to see them respond. That will bring up a 4th and 10. We're now going to have a punt. Orzel running out to the sideline. Clayton Kelly, number 4, the deep man, back at the Cougars' 32-yard line. The punt here is away by Mike Morgan. Kelly calling for the fair catch, and he will get the fair catch at the 24-yard line. 1st down Cougars, the 24. Kev, I don't know if you saw this in college last week. Did you see the play where the punter punted it away, and the deep man, he caught the ball, and he just stopped and stood there, and they ran for a touchdown, 80 yards.
I did see that, yes. I did see that.
Anytime I see a punt now, it reminds me of that.
The first punt, it looked like Clayton Kelly tried to do that. And he took off a little bit too quick, and there was defenders right there. So he wasn't going to try that again.
Yeah, definitely not going to try that again. Brady Williams hands off to
no, it was a throw.
Or excuse me, a throw to number 29, Dallas.
That was a great stick there.
So the pass was complete there to Jamal Dallas for a 2-yard loss.
Good hit there by Owen Schroeder.
Owen Schroeder there for Castleton. Good hit by them. 2nd and 12 here for the Cougars. Williams in the shotgun again. And it looks like Dallas is still in the game. Cromwell on the sidelines, taking a breather here. Sam Gillison, you have one-on-one on the outside, on the left. Looks
safety
like
over
the safeties
yeah,
are
they're
very
gonna
in.
double team
They're going to hand it off, and Dallas has got some room. He looks to break 2 tackles, and Castleton drags him down, but not before he gains about 6 yards or so. So that should bring up a 3rd and 6. It looks like it will be a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 here for the Cougars, it looks like about. Could even potentially call it 3rd and 4. Brady Williams in the shotgun again. Dallas to the left. You have Gillison on the outside, one-on-one. 2 receivers to the right. Williams in the slot on the right side, Isaiah Williams. Brady Williams takes the ball from the snap. He's looking for Clayton Kelly, and just a little outside his reach there. Looking for Kelly in the slot. Incomplete pass intended for number 4, Clayton Kelly. He cannot reach it. That will bring up a 4th down and 5/4.
Yeah, 5/4. As the punting unit gets another chance to get, a good punt off. Last time Castleton sent 3 right up the middle and just blocked it. All 3 of them seemed to get a hand on the ball.
And the fans yelling out, protect him,
yeah. For his own safety.
And they're sending the house again. They do not get there this time. Very high punt by Chris Lynn there. That is fielded
flag
by
down.
number 16, Jared Brockaway. He
flag
will
down
catch
by
it at the 36-yard line. And as my co-host pointed out, Kevin Brown, there is a flag. It looks like that's about the 43-yard line.
I think it's going to be
the Cougars 43.
Maybe a sideline.
And they did have a warning before.
Yeah.
They're signaling. Looks like the ref is now running over to explain to Mark Ross what is going on. So all signs indicating it is against Castleton, and they're asking Ross what to do.
Warning on Castleton. That is their 2nd offense of the game. This carries a 5-yard penalty. Penalized from the end of the kick. 1st down, Castleton.
Okay, so that was their 2nd sideline warning. I gotta say, in the 2 years I've been announcing, I have never seen that before. Never seen the 2nd warning come out. So for those of you at home who don't know the rule, excuse me, the first time is just a warning for a sideline, and then if there's another breach, people on the sideline, they're getting too close, it is a 5-yard penalty.
There are rules to the sideline and sideline etiquette, and you're not allowed past certain points. You're not allowed up to the field, obviously, and that could be coaches or players. So, as a head coach, you just got to make sure you let everybody know about it. You have to make sure that you're in control of your ship. You're the captain. You make sure everybody's in line.
So while we're explaining the rule there, it looked like McCarthy handed off to Moses Harris. Outstanding tackle by number 55, Kenny Grady. Kenny Grady there on the tackle. First time we're calling his name today. 2nd and 12 or 13 here. Looks like McCarthy caught the snap, and they signaled a penalty right away. That will be a full start on Castleton. Number 67, it looks like that is Damon Reynolds, the offensive lineman. Looks like he is their right guard. He will be called for full start, and that will back Castleton up even more after the negative play on first down. So it brings up a 2nd and 17 instead of a 2nd and 12, and they're really going backwards right now, Kev.
Yeah. Again, this is not what you want to do. Down 14, 5 minutes left in the second. You know, the offense that you're playing against is rolling, and you know you can't have these errors. Good pass from McCarthy.
Great pass there by McCarthy. Wide open in the middle of the field is number 89, their tight end, John Ham.
Sorry, what was the number, Billy?
89?
John Ham.
John Ham.
The actor. Mad Men.
We'll get
No,
John
okay.
Ham, a
This is
Virginia
tight
Ham, for that catch because that is a great catch and run there. So I'll bring up a first down for the Cougars, or first down for Castleton, excuse me.
Spartans.
For the
Another
Spartans
pass
on the Cougars
McCarthy. He's
44.
going to throw it. Good catch.
McCarthy looking to throw. He gets it on the run
16,
to a
Jared
jumping
Brockway.
number 16, Jared Brockway. So first down for Castleton, the Spartans, and that will be at the 32-yard line of the Cougars. I keep wanting to say 1st and 10 for the Cougars. 1st and 10 on the Cougars 32 for Castleton. The handoff is to Moses Harris, and he gets absolutely lifted up by number 30. I believe that is Johnny Pearson.
Johnny Pearson, yes.
Yes, Johnny Pearson, number 30. Comes on with the initial hit. Then we get 2 more wrapping them up as well. And we have a down Spartan on the field here. That looks like it is number 45, Zachary Licata, the fullback.
Seems to be grabbing his ankle.
From
Right ankle.
North Massapequa, New York.
Massapequa. Yeah. Pretty sure it's Long Island. Actually, I think Jerry Seinfeld might.
Jerry Seinfeld?
Or Alec Baldwin. It's one of them, I think. I'm almost positive.
You know, Jerry Seinfeld, Alec Baldwin, potato, but.
You know, New York legends. So.
Well, all jokes aside, it looks like number 45, the fullback there, will be getting up, Zachary Licata. So he's walking off, sort of a limp there with the trainers. 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. So 2nd and 10 here, the clock will begin the run again. So 2nd and 10 here for the Spartans. McCarthy in the shotgun fakes the handoff to Moses Harris. He's looking for number 88 there on the outside.
Adesama.
Adesama.
Yeah.
We'll see how
There was another good route there from him. He had another one before where McCarthy overshot him.
So Adesama, the intended receiver there, that will bring up a 3rd down for the Castleton Spartans. Third down and 10. Looks like the Cougars may send pressure up the middle. McCarthy looking to throw. He's got a wide open man across the middle. He hits him in stride for the touchdown. So as a touchdown from number 4, Jacob McCarthy, to number 16, Jared Brockway. Brockway, a name we've said a bunch of times today, makes it a 1-touchdown game again. 28-20 pending the PAT. It'll be a 7-point lead here for the Cougars with 3:33 showing on the clock.
Great recovery there from the Spartans after that penalty, right around the 30 on their own territory. They were really able to push the ball from that point on. Good throws by McCarthy. Really get it done.
And
Kick
it
is up,
looks
and
like
good.
the kick is up and good. So, like I said, that does make it a one-touchdown game, 28-21 here. So, brings up the Cougars getting the ball back with 3:33 left. I believe the Cougars did get the original kickoff.
Yes.
In the first half, so Castleton's getting the ball back in the second half.
Yeah.
So you could have
Definitely
a whole bunch of things happen here. Different scenario. You could have the Cougars score quickly, Castleton score extremely quickly again, and then Castleton would still be down one. You could have no team score, the Cougars not score, Castleton get the ball back and score. So there are a bunch of different things
Teams
here.
Keep slinging like this, anything is possible, to be honest, when it comes to offense.
Definitely, you're right about that. You're right about that, Kev. Still 28-21 here. And it looks like Castleton, the kicker for the Spartans there, is Andrew Kennish. Andrew Kennish kicking off from the 35-yard line. And it looks like the return men are number 4, Clayton Kelly and Nick Yeager, as usual. So Cougars here looking to respond after they gave up that touchdown. Very up and down drive for Castleton. Nonetheless, they're only down 1 touchdown.
Return by
Kelly.
And
it looks like Kelly is returning it. He's trying to find room up the middle, and he gets it to the 29-yard line. So I'll bring up a first down for the Misericordia Cougars. So first down here for the Cougars. Cougars looking to respond. Kev, what do you see from this game so far?
Offensive firepower, Billy, and that's really the way it is. And I think Misericordia's defense is working really hard too. It's just Mo Harris of Castleton has just been dominant today. He had 109 yards last game versus Norwich, and they lost 40-0. So, you know, I mean, the fact that he's coming out and just doing it again proves that it wasn't his fault. They were losing. They didn't have any points. But again, Misericordia's defense is working hard, but the offenses just seem to be working harder.
I gotta say, McCarthy looks like a veteran today.
He does.
I mean, he's gunslinging the ball around. He looks outstanding. So first and 10 here for another gunslinger, Brady Williams. He gives the handoff, and that it will be to Jamal Dallas. He's trying to spin out of it. He can't. There's a flag thrown in the backfield.
Brady Williams got cracked, and I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's what the flag is going to be.
It looks like Castleton's sideline is very upset. So they may be upset at their own players. They've been hitting Williams all game regardless if he has the ball or not. They're trying to knock him out. The game, it looks like. They're signaling it's against Castleton. It is unnecessary reference against the Spartans. The contributor there will be number 93, Christoph Rice. Not Porzingis, but Christoph Rice. So that will be an automatic first down, 15 yards. Very unneeded play there by Rice. So that does bring up a first down. Great field position for the Cougars now. They caught a very good break there. First down and 10, 44-yard line. They're trying to respond, make it 2 touchdowns again. Brady Williams in shotgun, fakes the handoff. He's looking for Williams on the outside on the screen pass, and it looks like the ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
So that will bring up a second down and 10. Cougars offense in a little bit of a rut here the last few plays. The cheerleaders are yelling, "Let's score 6." I would definitely have to concur.
Yep.
So we now have a second down at midfield for the Cougars, 44-yard line. Williams in the shotgun. You have 2 on the right side. Isaiah behind Clayton. The handoff is to Jamal Dallas. Dallas finds nothing. And I'm telling you, the Spartans right now are fired up. It looks like the momentum may have shifted their way a little bit after that score. Because you got to remember, that score did come on a crucial third down.
Crucial third down.
Very crucial third down there, and McCarthy found Brockaway for 6. So it will be a third down and 10. The man that changed signals it's second down, but I believe he's incorrect. It is third down. So Williams here in the shotgun.
One-on-one.
He does have trips right. He has Gillison one-on-one on the outside. He's looking his way immediately. Pressure up the middle. He
He's
rolls
gonna throw
out.
it.
He has Gillison wide open. Wide open, I say, and that is a touchdown.
Sam Gillison.
Cougars.
Wow, there goes that man, Sam Gillison, with his second touchdown of the day. Straight up matching his performance from last week thus far.
He set a record last week. He had 8 receptions, 223 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He has 2 touchdowns today already, Kev. On pace for 4.
On pace for 4.
You know, I'm not a math major, but
Nope,
on pace for 4.
On pace for 4.
So Diniseni on here for the PAT, trying to make it a 14-point game. And Diniseni looks great today, got to say. Both kickers doing an outstanding job. He is 5 for 5 on PATs now. 35 points at halftime. That may be a record
That might
by
be a
itself.
record. That might be a Cougar
If you
record.
think about it, the Widener game was 36-35 total finish. The Wilkes game was 47, but there's no way they put up 35 in the first half, I don't believe.
Definitely not.
So 35 at halftime with 2 minutes left. That may have set a first half record for the points they scored.
That drive was about 70 yards, a minute and 12 seconds.
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, if you get, 4 stops right now, that would leave the Cougars with maybe around 40 seconds. I definitely think they can score in 40 seconds.
And now you're wondering what Castleton would do. There is 2 minutes left. They may run the ball a little bit just to get rid of some clock.
Yeah, because the Cougars' offense is rolling, man. They are slinging.
Right. They do
They're
not
firing all
want to face
cylinders.
this Cougars offense right now.
No, not at all.
They want to get to halftime, manage the game right now, stop the bleeding, and then make halftime adjustments.
Exactly.
Then come out and try to stop.
Come out strong in,
Exactly.
in the first 5 minutes of the next half.
So it'll be interesting to see
But
what
again,
Castleton does.
Castleton's offense has been rolling. So I don't know.
And
Did you
Castleton's
try to get
offense
one
has
back
been very
real quick?
clutch.
Yeah.
A lot of third down conversions. Hit Brockway over the middle on that 3rd and 10 to find the touchdown. So it looks like Nedlinger is kicking off here. First kickoff we've seen in about a minute.
Right back to the goal line.
Moses Harris backing up to the goal line, and he will take it to about the 16-yard line. Way to go, Sunshine. I just heard the crowd. I'm not sure.
That's a
believe we're in the wrong state. But anyways, it is a 1st down and 10 at the 18-yard lines for the, not the Cougars, the Castleton Spartans.
Yes, Billy, there you go.
So I'm finally getting back on track
here. Sign from the top here. You know.
So 1st and 10 here for the Castleton Spartans. McCarthy looking to throw. He's looking for a screen pass outside right side. He's got a bunch of blocks. There's a bunch of room, and he's still on his feet. He's still in bounds, and he does get dragged out of bounds now. Now on the Cougars' 48-yard line. That was to number 26, Matthew Hesford. So Hesford, the second back behind Mo Harris, they bring him in for a change of pace, and on that play they get over 25 yards. So now they're rolling.
Great dump
150 left. The clock is still rolling. It looks like they signaled that he was inbounds before he went down. McCarthy takes the snap out of the shotgun, looking right on the outside. That will be complete, and that is to number 11, Anthony Martinez. So he will get out of bounds there with the 1st down. That will stop the clock as well.
Martinez having a good day today also. Last week he had 3 targets for 48 yards, like I said earlier in the broadcast.
Great job here. Absolutely outstanding job by Castleton moving the ball right now. He's looking for a throw to the right. He could not get it, and that was the incomplete pass intended for the receiver, number 2, Damon Burgess.
Yep. Great coverage there from DB Ryan Smith.
It looks like we have some uneasiness in the crowd right now. I'm telling you, this Cougars crowd is tough from time to time.
Yeah.
They let the
a lot of people here today too for the Cougars come out and watch this historic season thus far.
Yeah, they let the people know. So 2nd down and 10. McCarthy gets absolutely decked by Jacob Nagel, and pass incomplete across the middle.
Man, this freshman's tough though, man. Gets right up. He's ready for the next play. He's like, let's go. I want to keep going. I'm slinging the ball over this defense. They can hit me, but I'm
McCarthy is
gonna throw a
showing that
touchdown.
as a freshman, no playing time whatsoever before this game. He is not scared.
No,
He
not
is
at
not
all.
scared at all. So a crucial 3rd down and 10. This is a very similar situation when Brockway caught one across the middle, and McCarthy is now looking for number 2 on the outside. Both receivers have their hats off, or both referees have their hats off, which means that the receiver did go out of bounds.
Yep. Great defense there from Ryan Smith. Really just stuck him
Nice.
and was able to force him out.
Nice to see some good hat hair by the referees there. And that will bring up a 4th down and 10. As you said before, great coverage there by Ryan Smith on the outside. He was out of bounds.
Out of
The
bounds.
receiver
He
didn't have nowhere.
He didn't
have
use
anywhere to
his
go.
hands. It was his footwork and his body shifting, and it's really good work there.
4th down and 10, one of the biggest plays of the first half so far, and we are going to have a timeout for the Castleton Spartans. 1:23 left in the first half, 35-21. Castleton needs this first down to keep the drive going. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here. You are watching the Cougar Station MCN 87 on YouTube. And we are back here on MCN 87. You are watching the Cougars take on Castleton Spartans on the YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in here. We are bringing you a 4th down and 10 for the Castleton Spartans. They don't get it. They cannot advance the drive, and they will be down 2 touchdowns, giving the ball back to the Cougars. McCarthy looking to throw. There's pressure up the middle. He's running to the outside. More pressure, and he cannot get away. That will be a sack on 4th and 10 by number 21.
Great tackle.
Looking for a name
21.
there.
Justin McCoy.
Justin McCoy, a name we
Freshman
have
DB.
not heard a bunch yet. He is a freshman, and he comes up with one of the biggest defensive plays of the game here for the Cougars.
Huge play there from Justin McCoy. Freshman DB from Linnicum, Maryland. Loyola Blakefield is his alma mater.
Nice.
Great stick there.
Well, I hope they taught him that at his alma mater, because it looked like they did, because that was
Minute 16 left, Billy. I think they could
outstanding
score.
sack. Minute 16 left. Ball at the 34-yard line for the Cougars. Williams looks to throw. Now running on the quarterback draw. He hurdles one defender and gets dropped after about a 5-yard gain. Very acrobatic for 5 yards. I love it.
Minute left,
I
clock
love
is
to see
running.
it. The clock is running, though. They do have 2 timeouts
2nd and
left for the
5.
Cougars. 2nd and 5 here.
Running
Brady
out.
Williams now looking to throw. On the outside, he has
Ball
Zay
timeout.
Solomon.
They're going to rule that
And
incomplete.
they're talking about it. They're going to rule it incomplete. Zay Solomon upset with the call there. Kevin, I don't know. I mean, the referees have a lot better view than we do.
Yeah.
So I'll take their word for it and say that was incomplete. But so 3rd and 5, regardless. Cougars here looking to go up 3 touchdowns at half. Should be detrimental to the
They have
Castleton Spartans
press
if they
here
can.
on Sam Gillison.
And he hands it off to
Oh, football.
number 34, David Cromwell. Cromwell hit the turf, then the ball bounced out after. So they're going to rule that he was down. There's
think
no
they're gonna
fumble
go
on
to
the play.
halftime.
And it is now a 4th and 8 or so. And they are looking for a face mask call, and they do not find it. And it looks like Castleton, with 1 timeout left on 4th and 8, are not going to call it. So they correct me right now. So as I was literally in mid-sentence of saying they're not going to call their timeout, they opt to call their timeout just to make me look bad, I'm pretty sure. So now it's 35-21. Castleton used their last timeout there. They did let the clock run for about 18 seconds.
Did.
That's why I was confused. I was thinking they would just let it go to half, but now they call it. So maybe Castleton has a little trick up their sleeve here, Kev.
Maybe.
You never know.
If you're Castleton, if you're Misericordia, you punt the ball. You punt, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
It went in my head for about a brief second. Maybe
right?
you go for it, but
maybe
no.
it.
You just,
yeah.
Kevin, you're up 2 touchdowns.
There's only 17 seconds. Because what are you going to do? You're going to go long from the opposite 35? No, I don't think that's the right move.
Yeah, and, you know, a season like this, they're playing outstanding this year.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to play it safe.
Yeah.
Which is the very smart call to do, by the way. I don't think they
there's
wanna
no
force
desperation.
anything.
There's no desperation in this game.
No.
I mean, you know, a non-conference game, though, maybe if you wanted to experiment with some stuff, but
So,
I think this is a smart decision. Keep the record good. Keep the fans happy.
So Chris Lynn on for the punt. 3 men are going to defend.
Oh!
And the snap goes right over his head. Chris Lynn has the ball. He comes on top of it. He can't get it.
Oh, man! I
This
think that's
ball
gonna
is
be a
in the
touchdown.
end zone, and this is going to be a touchdown for Castleton. And the Spartans are now going to draw within 8 points. There's still no official rule, and now they rule for the touchdown. It will be a touchdown for Castleton.
Rough day
with
for the punting
9
unit.
seconds left. They're thinking about going to half, and they give away a touchdown on special teams. Oh, my goodness. Kevin, when you score on special teams, you win a game 93% of the time.
Yeah.
I know they're down 8 right now, but that makes for an interesting second half. The more interesting thing to point out is Castleton does get the ball at halftime, so instead of trying to wipe out a 14-point deficit, it's going to be a 7-point deficit pending the PAT, and they're getting the ball back, so they could tie it. They could tie it on the first drive of the second half here.
That was a blunder, let me tell you.
And the PAT is blocked, is now picked up by Mike Beck. Mike Beck still has room, and he gets tackled. So, like I said, 7 points pending the PAT. So now the PAT gets blocked, so it keeps it an 8-point game. So good for the Cougars to get a little momentum back after the block.
With the receivers you have, I think you let one fly if you're the Cougars. That's my personal opinion.
That's Kevin's
I say
opinion.
On the kickoff, you let it go. You get the ball at the 25, and then Brady Williams, you let one launch. I don't know.
I am going to plead the 5th there on my opinion.
Yeah, you'd say no? You'd say you go to half?
You go to half. You go to half. I go to half.
I say throw it by the sidelines. So if there is a chance of a pick, it's out of bounds. And you give your receivers one shot. I mean, they have the athleticism.
I don't know. Considering what we just saw in the last 8 seconds, when literally anything is possible in this game, I think you just go to halftime. And it looks like the Cougars are really going to have to talk about their special teams.
Yeah, and special teams usually a huge part of the Cougars game. And really, again, Mark
they focus on it.
Focuses on it. He loves it, and he says it. 93% of the time, if you score on special teams, you win, and that's his thing. And this is not a good look for the punting unit right now. Castleton will kick off. They're gonna squib it.
They will squib the kick. The kick is fielded around the 20-yard line. Clayton Vleck is going to take it up to a 37-yard line. There is 4 seconds left. Clayton Vleck, that's a name we haven't
heard today. No, we haven't heard him a lot today at all. Senior running back. He was out the very first home game against Widener. He had a pulled hamstring. That's when David Cromwell and Jamal Dallas really showed up. Let's see what they're going to do. They have the receivers out there,
now,
Billy.
I will say,
they have the receivers.
It looks like they will try something. Like I said, I go to half. Going to man up and say, I was wrong if they try to do something else. They are looking to throw. Williams throwing one deep, a miracle, and that will be intercepted.
Oh, man.
There's room up the sidelines,
got it
and
out.
thank goodness that Clayton Kelly catches him, because I was looking 20 yards downfield, and he had the blocks in the room. So like
First
I said,
interception of the season for Brady Williams, might I add.
like I said, Kevin, that was a very risky play, but nonetheless, they escape it unharmed, unscathed. We go into halftime, 35-27 here. Misericordia Cougars. Castleton Spartans will be receiving the second half kick, and we are going to take a break. We will be back in about 15 minutes or so, and we're going to go to break right now. 35-27, Misericordia Cougars over Castleton Spartans. You are listening here on MCN 87. Don't go away.
But they did exactly what I said.
No, yeah, because if you throw it to the outside, then that's something like that.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Truth is, I'm impressed. I haven't been asked such intelligent questions in a long time. Nice.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb.
Hey, Justin. What's up, buddy? Okay. Okay, how long do you want it to, do you want it to run from like 10 minutes down to like 4 minutes, then take like a 4? Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go on with like 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, all right, so we'll go on with like 10 minutes, so it gives us like 8. I told Kevin we go on with 5, so I'm going to let him know right now. All right, thanks, bud. Yeah, see you. Yep, see you. And we are back here on MCN 87 for YouTube. Misericordia football here. Mangelsdorf Field is where his game is at. Home of the Cougars. The Cougars are now kicking off. That is Niedlinger. He's kicking off the number 24, Moses Harris, who catches it at the 1-yard line for the Spartans. Harris will bounce around to the 25-yard line a little bit. A little bit of a few shimmies there by Moses Harris. So he will get it to about the 25-yard line. So about 8 seconds ran off the clock there. 14:52, second half underway now. Spartans obviously getting the ball. They're down 8 points. Crazy first half if you missed it, folks. I mean, ton of action. The last action was with 9 seconds left when the ball went over punter Christopher's head, recovered in the end zone by Spartans for a touchdown. Made it an 8-point game. They now have the ball, and McCarthy is looking to go back to work. And what a catch! What a throw and what a catch by the Spartans there. I believe that is number 89. I'm looking for, I believe that's Ham. It is John Ham. Or 88, excuse me. It is 88. Like those numbers we talked about, crinkled up. That's number 88, Adane Adesama.
Adesama's down. He got his ankle ripped on that play. Nick Yeager had him in the air.
Unbelievable catch, though. I mean, the coverage was outstanding, and he still found a way to catch that ball in traffic and get these Spartans a crucial first down, the first play of the second half, pretty much. So it looks like Adesama will walk off on his own power. I think he's just a little shaken up. His ankle did get quite ripped apart there.
He was held up in the air, suspended in the air by his ankle.
And then everyone was trying to grab for his ankle, so just to bring him down. So we will have a first down at the exact 50-yard line here for the Castleton Spartans. Kevin was looking at me trying to say, don't say Cougars. Thanks, Kev. So Mo Harris will motion out to the left. That will make it trips. Empty backfield. McCarthy looking to throw. He has no one. He's looking to run to the Cougar sideline, and he is pushed out bound by Pearson. And McCarthy's fired up. I mean, McCarthy went on that sideline, gave a sort of look like I'm here to play,
Yeah.
So absolute outstanding job there.
Adesama comes back on the field, running pretty well. He looks okay now. Maybe just shaking
Looks
up
like
a
he
bit.
just needed a breather there, maybe. So good to see him back. Never want to see anyone hurt.
Got one-on-one for him right now.
So second down and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. It's going to be quarterback draw. And swallowed up by Mike Beck. Swallowed up by Mike Beck. And it looked like Mike Conway got threw down to the ground after the whistle by number 64, Benjamin Forte, the lineman. And Conway was upset. He was trying to go right at the lineman right after the play. And Mike Beck did a good job of saying, stay in it and pulling them away and making sure that they're okay. So 3rd and 15 now. Great job by Mike Beck stopping the quarterback draw. He will motion out Harris to the right side. McCarthy has an empty backfield. He's looking to throw. He's got no one.
Conway's on
looking. And yes, he brings him down. They're giving credit to Joe Grasso, but Conway, I believe, did trip him up.
Yeah.
So I think you go with a partial sack to Conway and Grasso there if I'm keeping score. I'd half sack for each.
That's another sack for Grasso, though. One last week, one today. He's been on.
So that defense, after giving up about a 25-yard gain to Adesama across the middle, they really force Castleton to punt very quickly after. And on that punt, Clayton Kelly will field it at the 20-yard line. So possession changes now. Cougars 1st and 10, their own 20, 12-10 left. Drive took about 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Offense has come out strong now.
Like I said, I'm not a math major, but my sources are telling me that's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So, so now we have a 1st and 10. We have 2 backs in the backfield there out of shotgun. So we have Clayton Vleck. Clayton Vleck seeing some game action for one of the few times today.
Yeah. Good block by Vleck.
And the ball will be given off to number 34, David Cromwell. Cromwell gets about 5 yards, I want to say. Bring up a nice 2nd and 5. Vleck is still in the game. So the personnel, you have Brady Williams, Cromwell, Vleck. You have Gillison, Kelly, and Isaiah Williams. Vleck now in motion to the right side.
They got one-on-one.
Now only Cromwell in the backfield. They fake the count. Brady Williams now audible in. He's shifting Cromwell around. Puts him on the left side now. Fakes the handoff. He's looking for a low jump up. He's got Vleck wide open across the middle. And Vleck gets down.
Great game by Clayton Vleck.
He gets down to Castleton's 46-yard line. So gain of 20+ there for the Cougars.
I love that, and that's why I love Clayton Vleck as a player, man. Wait for your numbers called, and once it's there, capitalize, and that's it. And you know, he was the starting running back. Today he did not start, but you know what? That didn't matter for him. He knew that his time was coming. He took advantage of it when it did. That's the type of player he is, man.
I was about to say, great job by Vleck, really waiting. He got his turn. He did a great job. So now Williams fakes a handoff.
Another
he
pass
looks to
to
Vleck
Vleck.
again on the right side.
He'll get another first.
Has a bunch of room in front of him. That will be an 11-yard first down. 11-yard gain for a first down, I should say.
Now they'll take him out, but that's it. That's it right there. And that's the type of energy you want to radiate to the rest of the team.
I like what their offense is doing, though. They're sort of using Vleck as a change of pace guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, so glad to see everyone getting involved there for the right reasons, I should say. Now Brady Williams looking to the sideline, looking for a play call. It will be 1st and 10 from Castleton's 46-yard line. Cougars looking to get in the end zone. Hand off to Cromwell. And he will get about 6 yards or so.
Just about, yep.
I keep saying that Cromwell gets 6 or 7 yards. It feels like I keep saying that today. Cromwell has a bunch of good yard gains.
Now Jamal Dallas is coming in for Cromwell. And I like this rotation they got going. Keep everyone fresh.
So you're using Cromwell, Dallas, back to Vleck.
Yep.
You know, so always good to see that
It's
rotation
what they're doing
there.
with, like, the tight end wing set, too. You know, they have Schur, Yanko, and Ism Hadahat in rotation also.
Yep, definitely. So now Dallas is there. He spins off the defender. Cannot get away. Wrapped up by the ankles. It looked like number 44. I'm looking for the number here, folks. Grant Cummings, the inside linebacker on the stat. But it looks like they're saying that Christoph Rice was in on the tackle instead. So now Dallas is out of the game. They bring back in Cromwell for a crucial 3rd down and 2. Around Castleton's 27. Schur in motion to the right. Tight end on the right. Yanko tight end on the left. He will fake to Cromwell. He will spin up the middle. He needed 1 yard, and he gets 2.
He got it, yep.
Seems like the Cougars are very reminiscent of, they need 10 yards, they get 11.
Yeah.
They need 5 yards, they get 6.
Yep.
So great job to see the Cougars very converting in those very difficult spots.
Yep. Yanko comes back out. They're going to roll with 3 receivers now, 1 tight end, and Dallas at running back. Looks like no press coverage unless they audible, the defense audibles as the offense audible.
Yep, so now Williams looking to the sideline. 1st down and 10 here at Castleton's 25-yard line on the dot. He's going to fake it to Isaiah Williams. He's looking for Dallas, and that was underthrown, and that is a dropped interception by, I believe that's number 9. Number 9, Zach Policino. So great job there by the defensive back, Policino. Or Palencio. Bunch of different names you could say it.
He had 8 tackles last week, including his first interception of the season, his 3rd of his career.
I'm sure he's upset that he couldn't reel that one in.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Big break here for the Cougars that will bring up a 2nd down and 10, 25-yard line shotgun. Brady Williams looking to the right. He had Sam Gillison, and the ball falls to the ground. Incomplete pass. That was very weird. I did not hear one whistle on the play.
No.
That's why I was sort of looking to see if he still had it.
I thought he had it. It was like everyone would stop. Yeah.
So glad to see that Kevin and I agree on that one. So we're going to have a 3rd and 10, and now it's at the point where it's at the 25-yard line, so you may be able to kick a field goal here if you don't get the first down. Hoping they get the first down, won't be in that position.
Empty.
They're going to go empty set. He signals Jamal Dallas, who's back in the game, to the outside. Now he signals him back to the backfield. Jamal Dallas is going to be on the left side. Williams in shotgun. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Williams looking to throw, looking across the middle, looking for Isaiah Williams, and a flag throws in on the play. The banana peels are out, Kev.
Yeah, it was a late flag thrown, probably from the reaction of the crowd. But definitely a holding. I don't know. Would that be considered holding or pass interference?
I say holding.
Yep.
I think that it happened probably within 6 yards of play.
Yeah.
I think he just wrapped and grabbed across his body. I wouldn't really go with pass interference there. Just because when you see the jersey sort of snug and ripped like that, you're going to get a holding call, and there you go. You get a holding call right there. So like I said, in college, that's a 10-yard penalty, so that's an automatic first down regardless. But then an additional 10 yards. That was holding on number 30. You see the number there, Kev?
I didn't see, actually. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Nonetheless, it is holding on Castleton. It will bring up a first down and 10 from the 15. Jamal Dallas now looking for room on the outside zone to the right, and he gets about six yards. Excuse me.
Very explosive run there. I believe, no, that was Cromwell, actually.
Yes, that was David Cromwell. My goodness, these two running backs get so much action. So I do apologize. David Cromwell, a nice run there. They will keep Cromwell in the game. Gilson lined up one-on-one on the outside, looking for that third touchdown there. Yeah. Let's see if Williams goes that way. I have a feeling they're going to hand it off on a run. And they hand it off on a run to Cromwell. Cromwell looking for room. Big pile there. He may get one, if any. So I'll bring up like a 3rd and 3, I would say.
3rd and 3 from the 8.
So, Kev, if you're in this point, say you do not get it, bring up a 4th and 3 or 2 or 1. You go for it, you kick the field goal, go up 2 possessions. Difficult call. Very difficult call. And I'm asking you because I am not asking myself.
Kick it. I think you definitely kick it.
All right, so.
But I would love to see.
Diniseni has been 5 for 5 on PATs today. We do have the 3rd down play now. Cromwell looking for room. He breaks one tackle, he breaks 2, trying to drag him into the end zone. He comes up 1 yard short. So Kevin was not right or wrong. We did not have that situation, thank goodness. And that will bring
run by Cromwell.
up a Cougar
about 2
first
tackles
down.
in the backfield.
Yeah, it looked like Cromwell.
To save that run.
I was about to say, it looked like Cromwell didn't have much room. He bounced off one, and then sort of had a nice juke move, and then he found a little crease, and then he exposed that crease for a few more yards, gets it down to the 2-yard line. Williams still in shotgun here. It looks like Cromwell is still the running back. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Cromwell again. Cromwell does have a little crease on the right side, and they're saying,
I think just short.
Just short.
And they're going to bring in Clayton Bleck now.
So Clayton
Bleck,
Bleck,
big power runner.
the big power running back, not so much of a speed guy, compared to Cromwell or Jamal Dallas. So they will bring in a little bit of a more power back. Bleck a little more bulk on him.
They still have Gillison
They have Gillison one-on-one. You could run a slant or fade. And they hand it to Bleck. No, they don't. They fake it. Williams keeps it on the option play, and he walked in the end zone.
Great job by the Cougars there to bring firepower on both defense and offense of that drive. Let's see how they bring it back, but I think this could be a very good indication how the game is going to go. For
Great touchdown there by the Cougars. And that is 41-27 now with 6 minutes left. Great job by the Cougars there. Diniseni looking to go 6 for 6 today. I hope I didn't jinx them.
Announcer's curse. Nope. Right through
there was no announcer's curse, Kevin, because I was right down the middle. That makes it 6 for 6 for Diniseni today. 42-27 game. 9 minutes have gone by, lapsed so far. We're going to take a quick break. Stay here, MCN 87. we are back here, MCN 87 on YouTube for the Misericordia Cougars and the Castleton Spartans. It will be Nedlinger, number 85. Big body kicker, similar to Adam Strogas of last year.
He does look like Strogi. With the sleeves,
I really
too.
did think Adam Strogas was out there. And so he will be kicking off to Castleton, 35-yard line. Big high kick to Mo Harris at the 8-yard line. Mo Harris takes it. He's looking for a seam up the right side. He bounces off one, bounces off two. He's still up. Oh, my goodness. He's still up. He has one man to beat. The kicker, he will outrun him. He will go the way. Touchdown. Castleton Spartans.
Harris. Mama, there goes that man.
If that's not a SportsCenter top 10 nominee, I don't know what is. I really thought he was going to be down around the 25-yard line. He bounced off about 3 defenders. Great job of maintaining the balance to get back in the end zone there.
Great job by Mo Harris.
Chris Berman were announcing he would have gave the little whoop. The spin moves there from Mo Harris. So absolute outstanding job by Mo Harris. He's really, like I said, he's doing it all today. I mean, that's his third total. So he has 1 rushing, 1 receiving, and now one kickoff return for a touchdown. He does also, folks, don't forget, he did have a touchdown return or kickoff return for a touchdown that was negated before because of a block in the back.
Yep.
Block in the back by, it was Damon Burgess.
Man, now the momentum swings yet again.
So there will be a timeout now called by Castleton. It looked like they didn't have everyone out there for the PAT attempt. So good job by Castleton recognizing that they didn't have their whole staff out there.
Great job by the Misericordia cheerleaders. Keep fans involved.
The cheers right now, they're trying to make sure that the crowd does not get too silent, have anything taken away from them.
Keep the energy going. I mean, that's an energy.
That's the thing. You have 42 points on the board right now. You are getting the ball back. 9-point game right now. We're going to see if Castleton goes for 2 or 1. I say go for 1 just to make sure it is a 1-possession game.
Exactly.
Because if you don't get it, it still is a 2-possession game at 9 points. So I would go for the extra point, but it looks like McCarthy and Mo Harris are out in the field there.
They're going to go for it.
It looks like the offensive personnel is going for it, so they will have to get 2 yards on the 2-point conversion here. And McCarthy, the freshman, acting like the veteran today in the way he's been playing. Outstanding job. Can't take anything away from him. He motioned Mo Harris out to the right, empty backfield. He's rolling out to the right. He's now looking for Harris, and incomplete. Big pressure there by big boy, number 96, Jacob Nagel.
Jake Nagel.
So the conversion's no good. Very head-scratching play.
Head-scratching play. Now it's a 9-point game, 5:43 left. I mean, if he does get it,
I can see it from both things, both sides of the argument. If you do get the 2-point conversion, you're only down 7. That's, a touchdown PAT. It's just I would wait till later in the game to do that.
Definitely, me too.
But then again, they're coaching. We aren't, so.
Exactly.
So that does make it
There's a reason they're out there.
Yes, it's a 42-33 game right now. 5:43 left in the third. Cougars are getting the ball back. And the Cougars are really struggling on special teams right now. Really struggling on special teams.
Really struggling. And usually that's their forte. And
Definitely.
It has not been good at all.
So they have given
they should
up.
start squibbing, to be honest.
They got 1 punt blocked.
Mo Harris is just annihilating this defense
They gave up a touchdown on the punt that went over Chris Lynn's head.
Yep.
They just had a kickoff return for a touchdown. So that's 3 special teams touchdowns right there. Or 2 special teams touchdowns and 1 more big play, I should say. And they also did have a kickoff return for a touchdown that was negated.
Yes,
Castleton by a block in the back. So very interesting game so far. So we have the kickoff right now. It is going deep, and that is to number 4, Clayton Kelly. Fields it at the 5-yard line. Blockers lining up in the middle. He breaks 1 tackle. He spins off another, gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Oh, there's a flag down.
There's a flag?
Saw a flag. Thought I saw a flag. Maybe it was a mouthpiece. Could have been a mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece flags. I mean, I will say though, some of those mouthpieces, like the baby ones, they look like,
Yeah, yeah,
and they're
yeah,
yellow.
the binkies. Yeah.
Yes, it could
Yeah.
blend in. So I see what you're saying. All right, so it will be a first down and 10 for the Misericordia Cougars. Ball at the 30-yard line. Brady Williams in shotgun. And the handoff is the Cromwell up the middle. Cromwell tries to move the pile. A lot of people involved.
Gain about 2. A lot of congestion there. Clayton Kelly now comes off as Anthony Shirk comes on. We'll have Isaiah Williams and Sam Gillison
Isaiah Williams
on one
and
side.
Sam Gilson on one. Isaiah Solomon on the other. A lot of Isaiahs on this team. Williams hands it off to Cromwell again. Cromwell will have enough for the first down, it seems like. He will get about 8 yards for a first down gain there. I'm running out of Isaiah's to call.
That gain is good for a Cougar.
First down Cougars.
First down, Cougars here at the 41-yard line. Yes, you do have trips left, as Kevin signaled out to me. One-on-one coverage, and the corner will give Sam Gillison a little room. Very smart idea.
Smart idea.
So Gillison having an outstanding game today. He has 2 touchdowns, I believe.
And they're going to go long. Doesn't
He's
matter.
looking for Gillison.
And he's got
Gillison has
Stay
it,
up.
and he will be tackled at the 17-yard line. Whatever you do against Sam
It
Gillison,
doesn't matter.
if
Just
you
keep
give him
throwing
room,
to him.
if you press him, he will find a way to get open. 7-11 is what I'm going to start calling Sam Gillison
Yeah.
because he's always open, Kevin.
Yep.
Always open. That's what the Dolphins called Chris Hogan
Yep.
in training camp about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
7-11 Sam Gillison. It really
7-11
is.
Sam.
And his number is 11. So I mean,
There you go, 7-11 Sam. Sure, in motion here to the left, Williams in shotgun. As expected, Cromwell in the backfield. Personnel from right to left for receivers reads Kelly, Williams, and Solomon. He hands it off to Cromwell. Cromwell has a bunch of room. Cromwell's got to be over 100 yards already.
he's got to be, yeah.
He's got to be. And now Vleck is entering the game. Cromwell is going to come out for a breather. He did get 7 yards before exiting, though. Great job to Cromwell.
Vleck will come back in. Be interesting to see here. Last time they had Vleck in, they scored on a QB keeper. But before that, they threw it to him twice. So it'll be interesting to see if they maybe throw to him again.
Yeah, definitely. So second down and 4 here. It looks like Vleck lined up originally on the left. They're going to shift him out to the right now. He's still in the backfield. It's not empty. He will hand off to Vleck. Vleck has no room.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, like Kev said. Third down and about 3.
Probably got a yard out of that.
Yes. So I'd say, all right, yeah, so third down and 2 it looks like now. So it looks like Cromwell got 7 on first down. Maybe 1 on second down there. And that puts it at third down 2. They are in the red zone. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they're 100% in the red zone, Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they.
Yep. I don't
And with touchdowns, still.
Yeah, with
I mean, not
touchdowns,
even,
yeah.
you know.
Not even field goals. No.
Right, so they are 100% in the red zone. I really hope there's no announcer's curse because it is now a third down and 2. Brady Williams in the shotgun. He has Kelly out left. Williams in the slot. He fakes it to Vleck. Williams has room up the middle. He will get about 4 yards for the first down.
Enough for the first. Again, need 3, get 4.
Brady Williams is like the magic man. Now you see him.
Now you don't.
Now you don't. So he is like the magic man.
As Billy said that, he did a hand motion, and a paper flew out of his program.
Like I said,
and it was like he was actual.
I'm trying to have a little magic up here, you know, so it is windy out today, folks. I will put it that way, especially up here. So Williams now has a first and goal. He's looking for Vleck on the handoff. He gives it to Vleck on the handoff, excuse me. Vleck has about 3 to 4 yards.
Yep.
So we'll bring up a second and goal there. That's a good spot to be in, second and goal-wise. If you could just get 4 yards on that first down play, when you already need 7 already, yeah, now have to get 3. Very good play. So we'll bring up a second down and goal from about the 5-yard line. He will signal out Vleck on the left side. It's going to be an empty backfield. Williams about to take the snap here. He takes it. He looks to throw. It's a quarterback draw. He extends his arm to get the ball in, and he is just short.
Brady Williams on the keeper. Stop short of the goal.
He is just short. He's short about by 1 yard, it looks like. So he will have a 3rd and goal. He was about 1 yard short right now. My paper goes flying again. He was 1 yard short.
It's a magic trick. It's a prop when you're angry.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's everything. Everything I need. All right, so 3rd down
the ball again.
and 1. I think they're going to give it to Vleck up the middle. Williams now in motion.
Oh.
Bobbled snap a little bit. Williams will just take it himself. Run to the outside. He will score. That will make it 48-33.
Brady Williams.
Magic man. Now you see me. Now you don't. Brady Williams. Set up by a great play that got him in the red zone from Magic Man to 7-11.
Yep.
Sam Gillison. So great job by all those players there. Williams with another touchdown on the day. That'll make it 48-33. 49 if Deniseni could go 7 for 7. He goes 7 for 7. He's in a groove right now, man.
He's
so
feeling himself.
49-33.
35 seconds left in the 3rd.
So that does make it a 16-point game. And it sort of makes me think, now I do see why when Castleton scored, they went for 2.
Yeah.
Because like the Cougars here, they scored another touchdown, and with the PAT, it's a 16-point game, so it's still a 2-possession game.
Exactly.
So now I could sort of see why they opted with that decision. Honestly, if I were the Cougars there up 15, I would have gone for 2, try to make it 3 possessions.
Yeah.
So very interesting to see that unfold. 49-33, and that is probably the 35 seconds left in this quarter. I don't think I've ever seen a quarter of football go by that fast.
No.
After
Very
a
fast.
first
And
half
first
that
half
took
seemed to keep like,
that took a
dragging
while.
On, yeah. You know what? I don't think there's any penalties this quarter.
Yes, no banana peels in this quarter.
Or
so
very minimal.
Yes.
Anyway.
So 49-33. And the Cougars, I say it after every time they score, the Cougars are kicking off now.
See, now they're going to start swimming.
See, now they start swimming. It is a fair catch. 7 at the 25-yard line. A sarcastic cheer from the fans because they don't kick off to Mo Harris.
No, yeah. Very smart idea,
You love it. You absolutely love it. And it's interesting to note that instead of Nedlinger going out there for Dash Boot on the long kickoff, you know, they put in Deniseni, and then Deniseni sort of did a little bit of a pooch kick, you know? So they're probably going to use Deniseni from this point out, I would say.
Smart idea. And it's not Nedlinger's fault necessarily. You know, he's doing exactly what he's told. He's kicking it to the goal line. He's kicking it to the 2.
So now it'll be a first down and 10, 25-yard line. McCarthy rolling out. He cannot find Adesama, number 88 there on the right side. He's trying to run an out route. They did roll out right away,
hard
it looked
by
like.
Kenny Grady there.
So we'll bring up a second down and 10. 30 seconds left now.
Big hit there from Kenny Grady on McCarthy as now they line up. McCarthy a little shaken up, but he's back at it. 30 seconds left. They'll have press coverage from the sides.
A second down and 10. McCarthy gives it off to Mo Harris. Harris will get about, looking for a spot, the official spot from the referee. He'll get about 8 yards. Very generous spot there. And it looks like time in the third quarter is running down. 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1. They do not get the
They're going to go to the 4th.
And we are going to go to the 4th quarter here at Mangelsdorf Field. 49-33 Misericordia Cougars. This is going to make for an interesting 4th quarter. Up 16 points. Castleton with a crucial 3rd down 2. We're going to go to a quick break here. Stay here, MCN 87.
Put your 4s up.
And we are back here live on the air, 3rd down and 2. Crucial for Castleton, the Spartans here. McCarthy trying to get this offense a crucial 1st down. And they signal up Mo Harris to the right. They're looking for a screen pass back to the left. It's swallowed up right away by Johnny Pearson, and that will make it 4th down and 1, a 1-yard gain.
Oh, man.
You got to go for it.
You got to go for it. No, and they're going to send out the punting unit.
Wow. And Kevin,
Good job
I
by
got
the
to say, you got to watch the fake here. You got to. It's a 4th and 1.
They've already used one trick play with, remember the DN?
Yeah.
They had him on offense.
The defensive lineman number 99.
Dustin Rock.
Yeah, Dustin Rock.
Yep.
He was the tight end, and that was a 4th and 1 call.
Yeah.
And they faked the run. But Clayton Kelly, nonetheless, is back deep, and they do punt it away. Interesting to see. Fields at the 23. He's looking for room up the middle there. He still has some room. He's still on his feet. He's at his 42-yard line. And I am absolutely amazed that they did not call a block in the back there in the middle, but maybe he hit him on the shoulder. They had a much better view than I did. So, anyways, it will be a 1st down 10. Great return. Probably the best return from the day.
Yeah.
Or for the day for Clayton Kelly.
Great punt return there.
And that's at the 43-yard line. They have field position now. And Kevin, even if you kick a field goal, it still makes a 3-possession game.
Yes. Yep. That's the goal right now. Get it into that area where you can kick the field goal. Keep the time moving. Keep everything going. You're up big. Don't let up. But
Right.
Bounces out to the outside.
And so now the handoff to Dallas. Jamal Dallas tries to bounce to the left to the Castleton sideline. He can't find an ounce of room. And that will be a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Makes it 2nd and 12, it looks like. So 2nd and 12 now here for MU. FB.
Nobody's lined up on these receivers.
So
They should have called that quick.
Yeah, the Cougars could have snapped that really quick. You have 2 receivers on the right side. Zay Solomon in front. Isaiah Flaccavelli in the back. And it will be another handoff to Jamal Dallas. Dallas did have a little room. He gets tripped up right away. Great job by Castleton just to get their hand on his shoelaces a little bit. Stop him there. So that is a 3rd down and 9. It seems that the punt team is getting ready on the sidelines for the Cougars.
Yep.
It seems
you don't want to go 3 and out.
No. And the Cougars, it seems like, went with 2 run plays already.
Yeah.
Just to use up some clock a little bit. Up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
up 16. So you would need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Yeah.
So Williams looking to throw. He has Kelly open at the 50-yard line. He extends his hand with the ball. He extends the ball out to the 49.
You punt it?
With all the special teams problems today,
I
don't know.
I would have went for it, personally. But
I don't know.
Again, they're up 16, I guess. But your defense has been looking good. I don't know.
So we'll be punting it here. I was just looking for the confirmation. We do see the punt team. Yes, he is. Chris Lynn with the punt here. Pressure does not get to him.
Let it go. Let it go.
I would.
Oh, what happened?
Let it go. And the Cougars take the ball and they run it into the end zone because they are saying that it may have touched someone on Castleton. But it did not touch anyone. So Castleton will regain possession. I was just making sure there, a lot of confusion right now.
A lot of confusion. And the whistles didn't start until after.
And the whistles didn't start until they started running the ball after. Once they picked it up, I didn't even really hear the whistles yet.
Yeah.
So interesting turn of events there. So Castleton will get the ball back. Great job by Castleton after punting to force force the Cougars to punt.
3 out,
Yes, the Cougars did go 3 and out. They did. Forgot how great a field position they had. So McCarthy now in shotgun, 1st down and 10. He fakes it to Harris. He's looking for a throw. Pressure by Joe Grasso. And
Big hit.
wow, big hit. It could have been detrimental if he caught that pass. And it looked like that was Brockway who could not come down with it. It looked like his arms were out a little bit,
Yeah.
and then they sort of went back into his body once he saw the area.
He T-Rexed a little bit.
Alligator a little bit,
Yeah.
alligator arms, but very tough play for
Yeah.
Brockway to make. I
Very,
mean,
very
you have two people coming over the top looking to decapitate
Yeah.
you. So, 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Pressure from the left side. He dumps it off to Harris. Harris looking to break one
wrap up.
tackle. And Damian Diaz has him by the ankle. He's holding on for dear life.
Great wrap up by Damian Diaz. And that's it. You know, you're not going to take down Mo Harris like that. He's a big dude. You know, you're not going to take him down like that. Wrap up his ankles and let everybody else come in and help you out. Team game.
So 3rd down is 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars.
For the Spartans.
For the Spartans, oh my goodness. For the Spartans. Cougars, Spartans, they all sound alike. 3rd down and 10 for the Spartans here. Rolling out to the right. McCarthy looking to Brockway. Absolute outstanding coverage by number 20, Jared Skids.
Great break up by Skids there.
So now 4th down for the Spartans. I could say for the Cougars again soon. Hopefully.
Castleton gonna punt here.
You can't-
have to punt now.
You can't tell I'm a hometown announcer. You know? So, yeah, if you're Castleton, there's no way you could even fake this. You got to kick it. You got to punt it. 10:53 left. The Cougars will get the ball back. Up 2 touchdowns, up 16 points. And Kelly's going to receive it at the 39-yard line. He makes one move, gets away, looking for room up the middle. He is wrestled down at the Spartans' 49-yard line. Great play there by Clayton Kelly. Just getting whatever he can. And so outstanding job. And it looks like number 36 was Mike Morgan. He was the punter on the play. So if you're Morgan, it's not much. It's about a 30-yard net punt. Before the net punt, I would say it's about 40 yards total. So not a bad punt from Morgan.
Punt, no.
Just a good return by Kelly. Can't take anything away from that.
Yep.
And now the Cougars, not the Spartans, will have a 1st down. I've done that about 3 times today. I apologize, folks.
The Cougars.
Yes, the KU. Well, Kevin, I only say when they score. So Williams now in motion behind Brady. He gives the handoff to Cromwell. I really thought Cromwell was going to break it there. I saw the lane. I saw some room. He could have. If he just got one more block, it seemed like. So he will be dragged down after a 5 to 6 yard gain. So 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter here of this game. This is an out-of-conference game, but nonetheless, the Cougars still want to win this game with everything
still
they
want
got.
to win. Yeah, 100%.
Every game is just as important as the others, they say. So Cougars here looking to run some clock. The call will be to Cromwell again. Cromwell gets about 1 or 2 yards. It looks like the Cougars want to keep running on 1st and 2nd down just to use some of that clock.
Yep.
They've used about a third of the clock so far with 9:40 left. So it will bring up a 3rd down and 2 here for the Cougars. Cromwell in the backfield next to Brady. Sure motions out on the left is the tight end. They're looking to Cromwell. No, the fake to Brady. Great play by Williams right up the middle. Didn't get touched till he was after the 1st down marker. Outstanding play. John Yanko will come out of the game now. And Anthony Sure. Both tight ends out of the game right now. The power back Clayton Vleck will come in the game. Zay Solomon now enters on the right side.
He's got a one-on-one. So does Sam Gillison backside with a safety over looming, but it looks like he's going to come in.
Looks like the safeties, it doesn't really look like the safeties are high at all right now, Kev.
No, not at all.
It looks like they're trying to stack the box a little bit just to stop Cromwell. So 1st and 10 here. Cromwell will get the ball again.
Doesn't matter.
He'll get 9 yards.
He'll get 9 on that.
I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. You try and stack the box, to sort of take away from the running action from Cromwell. He gets 9 yards, and then you take him out of the box, and now he has more room to go.
Yeah.
I mean, just a great job. I really got to say, I haven't credited them enough yet today. Great job by the Cougars offensive linemen. Brady hasn't even been sacked yet, knock on wood. And great job for them to give a lot of room for Cromwell. Outstanding job by their O-line here. Led by seniors Derek Hendershot, number 66, Lenny Watson, 65, Tyler Stefan, and junior guard Tyler Colono as well. Brady will now take the snap on 2nd and 4, give it to Cromwell right up the middle again. He has a lot of room on this one. He'll get a first down with ease and then some.
Yep.
The clock is continuing to tick. The Cougars' first downs are continuing to roll.
Yep. Castleton is just deteriorating. There's no life right now there.
That's the thing, Kev. When you pound a team like this on the ground so much, it sort of takes some life out of them, and it takes some of that, gives them a little more, makes them a little more fatigued, I'd say.
Yeah.
So Castleton looks like just getting a little tired right now. 1st and 10. They are in the red zone again. 7 for 7 today. Excuse me. Actually 5 for 5 because there were 2 plays of plus 20.
Oh.
So Brady Williams, Castleton responds, and he is swallowed up on the quarterback keeper by my program book has taken so many hits here.
Technically that's a sack.
Dustin Rock.
But it shouldn't have been because that was a draw.
Exactly.
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Yeah.
Because he went for the throwing motion in the back, but it was a design quarterback draw.
Yeah.
So swallowed up there. That will bring up a 2nd and 12. Very interesting to see what MU does here. They will presumably run the ball. Vleck now in the backfield.
Got Sam Gillison one-on-one. Oh, they're
Vleck
power.
takes it, and he takes about 3 Castleton defenders with him,
Yeah.
plus a few offensive linemen from the Cougars. So it gets in the middle of that pile. 6:30 now and ticking is the clock. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Now, once again, if you don't get this, you're most likely going to have to kick.
Yeah. You have Clayton Kelly right now with nobody on him. All right, never mind.
And Diniseni is 7 for 7 today on PATs, so
get it as close as you can and then see what you can do. I would personally throw the ball from here, though.
And
you know, I mean,
Castleton, you got to remember, they used the timeout on that 2-point conversion.
Yep.
So handoff is the Vleck on the outside. Vleck has room. And he gets tripped up. He slipped a little bit. And he is upset.
He's upset. He knew it.
He slams the turf there. And
They'll send out.
He is upset, and now it looks like a few members of the Misericordia offense are very upset that they're not going for it. They do have 49 points today, so I'm sure if they get in the 50s, it's got to be some kind of record. We'll have our archive staff check that later.
Exactly.
So Diniseni on for the kick here.
Something good. Have yourself a day, Mr. Denisente. Oh, man.
So that kick will be good, 52-33. We haven't taken a break in a while, so we're going to take a quick one here. 52-33, 5:13 left in the 4th. Stay right here.
But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Truth is, I'm impressed. I haven't been asked such intelligent questions in a long time. Nice.
Most party.
We're back here live on the air. 52-33, 5:13 left. We thank you for tuning in and watching. See the last 5 minutes of this game unfold. Diniseni pooch kicks up to about the 25, and that ball is fielded with a full head of steam up to the 38. Yes, I did not see a number there.
A number, no. That's by Conlack.
Yes, I think it was Fletcher Conlack. So good tackle there by Pearson and Simmons at the 37, 38-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Castleton Spartans. So the Cougars really just looking to put this game away. They have 5 minutes left until, if they could hold out, they will improve to 3-1, and Castleton will drop to 1-3.
Delay game. Offense.
And it will be
Replay first down.
Delay a game penalty against the Spartans.
there will be a delay of game against the Spartans, just like Kevin said. That moves it back a little bit. It's 1st down and 15.
Now in the game is Bart Yaros at quarterback.
So there's now a
For
handoff to number 26, or 26, Matthew Hesford. And it's interesting to see Mo Harris not in the game. McCarthy's not in the game.
Yeah, I think they pulled it. They pulled the plug on this game.
Pulling their starters. I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think they may have pulled the plug on this game. 2nd down and 15 now. Backup QB in. He's looking to throw. It gets picked off by Ryan Smith. Oh no, they're saying it hit the ground. They're saying it was incomplete.
Incomplete. Oh, man.
And Mark Ross is livid with the referees right now. He just threw the hand up at him and said, good night.
He's still barking.
He's still talking to him down there.
I think Mark
So
Ross, he's
it will
he's
be
still talking to him.
it will be a 3rd down 15. We do have the backup quarterback in the game, like I said.
That's a handoff.
It's now a handoff to Hesford again. Hesford trying to find a little room. He can't. But he does find a little room, so he does get up to about the trying to find a good view here. The 38 to 39-yard line.
The 4th and 9 here. And
Oh,
4th
never
and
mind.
11,
Now they
yeah.
switched the change. The
Yeah.
36-yard line.
Yeah, 36. So
Or
it'll
6
be
the
4th
spot, I
and
should
11.
say,
They're
not
going to
change.
send out the punting unit. Great job by the Misericordia defense, just to seal it. You know what I
And
mean?
yeah,
Like,
and
I
you know,
think
with
that-
4 minutes left
Yeah.
now, it looks like the Cougars, especially considering that Castleton just put their backups in, they put the
Yeah,
second team in.
I think it's
really
over.
do think they have this game in the books. And I think Castleton may think the same as well. So there will be a punt away, and that is from number 36. It says name again, Mike Morgan. Kelly catches it. Flag on the play, because we haven't seen enough of those. No, I will say today, there haven't been too like, it seemed like 2 weeks ago there
it's
were
been
more
good.
flags.
Yeah.
So in all seriousness, I don't think we have seen a lot of those today. Go Cougars, go.
After the play is over, personal foul. Return team number 28.
So that would be a personal foul on Damian Diaz. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. It'll still be MU football. 1st and 10. Misericordia's 2nd string is now in the game on offense, led by number 6, Brady Williams.
Aaron Barrett.
Or, excuse me, yeah, I said number 6, Brady Williams. Number 6, Aaron Berry.
Make his first appearance.
Like I
of
said,
today.
Brady's the magic man. You know, I don't know if he could change numbers, though. So Aaron Berry will be in the game. Brian Dice now the receiver on the bottom of the screen. Clayton Kelly in the slot. It looks like Jamal Dallas is in the backfield. John Yanko, the tight end, on the right side. Looks like Dalton McCran is the right tackle, 74. Good block by McCran there. Gets Dallas a few yards. Mike DeKunzak, 61, backup right guard, is now in the game. Derek Hendershot still remains in the game at left tackle. Just trying to get some personnel for you guys.
Yeah, as it's starting to wind down and some
So it
second
looks like,
strings come in.
let's see. John Dietrich in the game, backup center as well.
Johnny D.
So you will have a bunch of second string people in the game right now. And the Cougars are running down the clock. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Barry hands it off to Jamal Dallas. Dallas gets a few, pushed by the offensive lineman of the Cougars. And that is a 3rd down and 5. 2:45 left. It looks like the Cougars are going to improve to 3-1. This is a non-conference game, so they're going to stay 2-0 in their conference. However, they will be 1-1 out of conference. I mean, they lost their first game, the Merchant Marine, but they have now bounced back, and they're going to string 3 consecutive wins together in a row. So an outstanding job here by the Misericordia Cougars. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Clock running down. You have 2 receivers on the right side, Dyson Kelly. Aaron Barry about to get the snap. He's going to hand it off to Jamal Dallas again. Jamal trying to find room on the right side. He's still moving. Excuse me, folks.
That'll be around
And
4th.
there is a flag on the play. It looks like they're indicating that it's against the Cougars. I'm going to go with holding on the Cougars. So Castleton would probably decline that, bringing up a 4th down. 2:11 left. 52-33 game here in Dallas, Pennsylvania. A beautiful day in Dallas, PA.
Yep.
Tripping. Offense.
Tripping by number 62, Hendershot. You don't often see tripping cold in a football game ever. In hockey.
Yeah.
You see it in hockey.
Yeah. Football, not really. I mean, other than Derek Hendershot, I can think of Eric Flowers in the very first game for the Giants. Had a tripping call.
Well, I don't know if we could count Eric Flowers. No, just kidding. But, yeah, Eric Flowers was called for a tripping call. That was
those are the first ones I've seen.
That was against the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Week 1, I believe.
Yeah. Very first play of the year.
Yeah.
Very first play. He got blown off the line.
Oh, yeah,
the very first play and got called for tripping.
Yeah, you don't see tripping a lot. But so they do opt to accept the penalty, which is a 10-yard penalty. So they're going to replay 3rd down. I guess they're trying to get some more field position. But at the same time, the clock does keep rolling because you're repeating 3rd down. So they're now under 2 minutes left. Clock is rolling. 10 seconds left on the play clock. He's going to let that get down to about 5 seconds, I would assume. He snaps at 7.
As you were
hand off to Jamal Dallas, as I was talking. Kevin's right. And it will be about a 3rd and 5.
And up to Jamal Dallas.
So, fans, we just want to thank you very much for tuning in today. Don't thank you enough. We appreciate your attendance for the MCN 87 YouTube channel, and we appreciate the support. And you got to tune in today and see a Cougars win, 52-33. Barring, I'm saying barring anything else, because I really don't know what else could happen in this game at this point. The crowd now giving the Cougars a standing ovation, and just a good day all around here at Mangelsdorf Field.
Good day to be a Cougar. Ooh.
Straight up punt by Chris Lynn. That's out of bounds at the 48-yard line of the Cougars. So Castleton has the ball now.
That punt is ruled out of bounds at the 48-yard line of the Cougars.
Rough day for this punting unit. I
mean, it's a rough day for special teams, I guess.
I know. Like, it's just not a good day for them. You know, get back to the drawing board. Come back next week. Homecoming. Saturday, October 6th against Alvernia. You know, you just got to come out. You know, gotta get back to it.
Yes, homecoming next week against Alvernia. Very exciting game.
Yep. Flag.
And there's a flag thrown after I'm trying to get some personnel numbers for you guys here. That's number 30 running back Simon Davis with the carry. There's a flag on the play. Seems like these last 2 minutes have taken 20. There's an illegal motion on the offense. Number 2, that's Damon Burgess. So legal motion. That will bring the play back. 1st down and 15. So now a 1st and 15. For the Castleton Spartans here, there is a stoppage of play again. I think they're signaling that the Cougars took a timeout there.
Okay.
They did not. No, they were just setting the ball down, I guess. No stoppage of play there. I apologize for that. It will be Davis again on the carry. Davis looking for the right side. He finds a little bit of a crease, gets about 5 or 6 yards. There's now 39 seconds left on the game clock, and it looks like they don't have to run another play if they do not want to, because the game clock was at 39 when the play clock would have been at 40. They do run the ball again. It is the Harris. He's looking for room on the left.
Oh, my
Damian
God.
Diaz absolutely.
No. The running back, number 30. What's his name?
Simon Davis.
Simon Davis just ran into his own player and leveled him.
But I think Diaz was the one who pushed them into
Oh,
it
okay,
and then
all
had
right.
that leveling. So I'm going to give a little credit to Diaz there. They don't run one more play. They're shaking hands at midfield right now. And that will be a final 52-33. The Misericordia Cougars are now 3-1 on the season,
Wow.
1-1 out of conference, 2-0 in conference. This sets a new record for wins in the season. They're now 3-1, really having a great year, starting to all come together now. Next week they will take on Alvernia at home. That will be a homecoming game. I will not be on the mic for that one.
I will be on the mic, though.
Kevin will be on the mic, so I will see you guys in the home game after that. But we thank you for tuning in today, 52-33. And that is just an outstanding win by the Cougars today. They're now shaking hands at midfield. Kev, what do you really see from the game today?
Offensive firepower, Billy, and defensive stops when they needed it. When the defense needed to dig down deep, they did, and they were able to get what they needed out of it. But offense was really the true story here. Brady Williams just went off. Sam Gillison with another great week, and the rotation of running backs really worked out well. Clayton Fleck, I said he was a starter, a senior starter. Didn't start today. He got his call the first drive of the second half, and he had about 30 yards in receptions, and that really changed the tide of the game. And that's the whole point of this team right now. When your number is called, you step up, you get this W together as a team, as a unit. And that's why I like to see.
And they really did have a team effort today. Team effort. So I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in. It is always a pleasure. It is Billy Peet here, joined by my co-host Kevin Brown. Remember, the Cougars, like I said, they're taking on Alvernia next week, homecoming game. Alvernia is the first year as a football program, so they're in a spot that the Cougars were in a few years ago. So they, Misericordia understands what Alvernia has to do, and so that should be a good football game for you guys. That's October 6th. That's a 1 o'clock start time. The noon start time threw me off a little bit.
That'll be a 1 o'clock start.
It did, so that'll be a 1 o'clock start. It'll be here, home at Mangelsdorf Field, and thank you for tuning in. We are signing off now. Billy Peet, joined by Kevin Brown. Final today from Mangelsdorf Field, 52 Misericordia Cougars, 33 Castleton Spartans. Thank you, and have a great day.
Stay classy, Dallas.
The Cougars.